So welcome, Ogbang's Adventures. We're doing Finnigan's Pride, new Runehammer adventure, and in it we've got some pretty dope players here. We've got Orlando, Snot, Turk, and Josephine, and we're gonna just jump right in. So, you guys find yourselves in an alley, and you are currently in hot pursuit of some thieves. And as you are running down this alley towards camera, a old man sort of stumbles out, and you can see that in his chest there is a dagger, and he is currently bleeding out. Orlando, what do you do?
I am sprinting down the alleyway here, hopping over the boxes I see, passing my compatriots, trying to make a little game out of it, and I'm gonna chase the old man down and see what's going on.
Okay, so you get there first. All right. Who else is pursuing? Who else is coming up in here? We can just do this.
I will
Kind
pursue.
of go your older. Okay, cool. Is anybody going to run ahead, or who's all stopping to check out this dude, and who's all going to?
I'll scurry up behind the homies.
Okay.
But I'll
I'll
stay
grab him
alone.
by the shoulder and spin him around so we can see the damage.
Yeah. When you do, it is a pretty gruesome scene. I mean, whoever has done this has really gone for a fatal blow here. They have definitely turned a knife on this dude. And you recognize him as somebody that's been described to you quite a bit. In fact, I mean, you as fellow privateers and adventurers extraordinaire have been searching the land far and wide for anything that can line your pockets or you can send back home to help your families. And essentially, it brought you here into this shore point. And you know this as a person named Munsel. Munsel, he turns around, he looks pretty haggard, and his face, you can see the fear in his eyes, but at the same time, it almost looks like a sweet relief, as if he's expecting death. And you know Munsel to be sort of the town kook. He's the crazy person who spins tales of insanity and things that nobody really understands, but claims that he's had visions and seen things you people wouldn't believe. And he turns to you, Orlando, and he says, "Please take care of my sweet Ivory Jane." And then he looks over to you, Josephine, and he says, "Those sneak thieves, they took my iron key. They left me for dead." And then he looks over to you, Turk. "Claim me ship and find Finnigan's Pride." And then to you, Snot. "It's time for me to take the long swim."
And he dies in my arms.
You see his eyes kind of rolling back. He's not quite dead, but you can definitely see him not looking good. He's faintly pointing down into the alleyway in your hot pursuit, where these characters, these people that you suspect as potentially have stolen this key.
Where did they go? Which way did they go?
Yeah, so he points. So as you are running down this alleyway, just grab one of your tokens here and put yourselves in an area you would like to approach it from. You would know these areas quite a bit. You had sort of talk to the barkeep who sort of has lent you here. So essentially, yeah, somewhere on the bottom, right? Or you could, come up from the top as well, if that's what you were trying to do.
From the top.
Yeah, somewhere around here on the screen, right?
Oh, okay.
We're coming in from screen right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
And there's like multiple different alleys, yeah. And as you do, you're going to see that there are some patrols here. There are these characters, and you know them as the Privateers of Keth. And Keth is their leader. He is renowned for basically trying to acquire anything that could potentially line his pockets, and something that he was promised would make him rich beyond his wildest dreams. And you think if anybody has taken it, it is probably Keth. So let's, we can either, if you guys want, we can go in the clockwise turn order, or we can roll for the initiative.
Cool either way, boys.
I'm fine just going in order. It's no big deal.
Alright, so, Turk.
I want to cast Healing Touch on the old man before he dies.
Certainly you can try. It's going to be hard, and the target number for that scene would have been 15. So if you want to give it a shot, you certainly can. Well,
That'd be 18, sir.
okay, and then roll your heal, and we'll see what happens. Is it 3?
So altogether, that'd be 5.
5. Nice. Very nice. take a hero coin.
You're a hero.
So once you were able to heal him, he will tell you. He says, once you get the Jane back, make sure, beware Celia. And then he'll pass out from his wounds. But he's not dead. Alright, so that was your last sort of thing. Now what would you like to do now that you've entered this new scene?
What did he say? He had celiacs.
Where-
That must have been what killed him. Must have had some bread.
It's those damn celiacs. He said, beware
Oh, yeah.
Celia.
Bread always makes me bloated.
Alright, sir. Do you want to hide in the shadows here? These guys are sort of patrolling. Their lanterns are illuminating different areas. You've got some here. One of them is digging in the sand and maybe making sandcastles. You're not sure. Another one on a boat. And the rest on the docks just sort of patrolling. And you would probably see this, or at least get some line of sight. You would hear them talking. Sort of a commotion kind of coming over here.
Do we perceive all these guys as threats, or is it just a certain group, or do we have any knowledge of that?
You would know that this particular outfit, these privateers, are they are a friendly sort to other privateers, which you guys are. They do business in a very, black market, underhanded kind of way. So if you're there seeking, trade and you've got something worth it, they'll talk to you. But on average, they kind of keep to themselves.
So maybe not a guns blazing approach, huh, guys? What do you think?
Yeah, I'd probably
Who is our
try to-
face?
Our what?
I said, who is our face? Yeah, who's gonna be our?
I smile at you with a giant, toothy, disgusting, gurgling smile. Not me.
Now, Snot, what are you wearing? What do you have on?
I've got climbing gear.
Nice.
I'm like a gurgling mountaineer, and then I've got like a long rifle slung around my shoulder, and a big boom tube slung around the other shoulder, and I've got like a keg on my belt.
Okay, we're going to check something out. So we're also going to use some of this yes-no dice. So for here it's binary, otherwise it would have been the D6 with the 1, 2, 3 stuff. So we're going to see how did these folks respond to Goblin Kind. They like ya. They really do. They don't mind you.
Okay, if they don't like us.
No, they're good with goblins. I was just saying
they are.
because,
Okay.
Yep.
Did they see us already?
No, you're currently hidden.
Okay.
If you step out into any of these alleyways, they will see you.
I'm
Basically.
more of like a climb on the roof and shoot people in the face from a distance kind of gerblet. But if they're cool, we can get a beer or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, don't let me influence you.
All right, what's the plan? Do we present ourselves on false pretenses? Do we send an individual to see what the situation is?
Or do we just want to wreck shop?
I mean, my blade thirsts for blood, but
So we know that these dudes are down with Gerbos, right?
Yeah, they're definitely friendly to you. But
Well, I'm
'cause
gonna.
they think Gerblins here are good sneak thieves themselves.
Yeah. I'm gonna lick the palm of my hand and smooth back my hair, and I'm gonna say like, well, we can either smooth talk them, or I can climb up on this roof and shoot them in the face. I don't know, guys.
I'm gonna roll a timer here as well. Keep the action moving.
Yeah.
2.
I like option 2.
So we've got a target of 10, and you have 2 rounds before something happens. All right. So Snot, what's your action?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna say, okay, say no more, and then I'm gonna climbing gear, and then I don't know. I suppose like maybe this
Yeah, they're
like
all rooftops.
this roof or something,
Yeah,
and
if you
climb
stay,
up on a roof.
Yeah, if you stay low. The only person who would be, this guy's kind of on a little bit elevated position with the deck, but otherwise, everybody else is pretty much
And
below
then-
you.
Okay, yeah, and then so basically like Snot, I'm gonna take point. I'm gonna load up my big heat, and then basically watch my friends, and if shit goes south, shit goes sour, I'm gonna start blasting.
Okay.
And then I don't know if they seem friendly, I might hop down and do some smooth talking.
Sure. Roll me easy dex to climb that roof.
Yes, sir. That's a +5.
Woo! Oh yeah, you get up there. And while you're
Sorry
up
about
there, you happen to see that somebody has left something up there. Roll me a D100.
Ooh. How do I do that on the virtual? Just do 10?
Double tap the tens. Ooh. So 21.
21.
Yeah, you find somebody left a big old barrel of tar up there. It's
Wow.
20 gallons of liquid tar for a ship's
20 gallons of liquid tar?
They call that an embarrassment of tar.
Man,
Well,
you
this
made
is
him
so
one
much
happy
more.
gurgling.
His powder keg. He's just like, it's the possibilities. All
You
right.
guys ever hear of tarring and feathering?
Oh man. Oh boy. All right. So you're gonna stay in the shadows up there. You're good, right? So you're on this
Yeah,
one,
I'm
correct?
like literally gonna like pet the barrel of tar, like, whoa.
Nice. All right. So that's Knott's turn. Turk went. Orlando.
Okay, well, since I know Turk has my back, and I know that Snot has taken an advantageous position, I'm gonna walk up the alley here,
Ooh.
and do a heel turn and face this guy that's standing on the dock, and I'm gonna say, "Hello there, sir. Good evening." And I'll see what kind of reaction he has to me.
Oh, he turns with a dagger in his hand. What do you want?
Whoa, 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 whoa! I still have my weapon sheath. I go, "I'm just here to talk."
Talk about what? Nothing to talk about. Nothing to see. Nope. Nothing here. Keep moving.
I have one cocked eye as I say, "What?" I mean, there's clearly something going on here. I want to gesture to the figures moving about on the docks.
Nope. Nope.
So you wouldn't be doing anything
Nope. Nothing here. Nothing here.
suggestive, huh?
Wherever you look, he just kind of keeps standing in front of your face, and just if you move left, he moves left. You move right. He's just not letting you see anything past his shoulders. All right, come on. All right, time to go. Curfew. I think. Yeah.
As I am standing here talking to him, do I see the guy to the north and the guy on the boat? Have they taken notice of?
Oh yeah. This guy for sure
Okay.
has seen you, but the boat. Let's see. Oh yeah, he sees you. He's really interested in you. He's you can see him. He's got something in his hand that looks definitely like a rifle.
As I take a couple steps back, I'm gonna give the signal down to Turk. The I don't know, whatever we predetermined to be. Shit might get bad up here, so follow my lead, and I'm gonna fall back a little bit.
I believe
Kinda
the
just
code
running
was
my mouth.
was whippoorwill, I believe.
Woo-hoo.
It's canon.
So you're just gonna
All
back up
right,
there.
and I'm gonna stay passive. I'm not gonna strike or anything right now.
And then this guy on the beach, let's see, because he saw you as well. Yeah, you can see him just kind of looking in a direction, but he is hastily putting things into chests. Wooden chests.
Good to know.
All right. Nice turn. All right, and who do we go? Is it Josephine down there?
Okay, I want to walk up behind him and like kind of look at what he's doing and lean over the walkway and see what he's doing and say, "What you doing?"
He will tell you nothing. And he goes, "Move along, little girl, move along. Not to see
Okay,
here."
so I'm gonna kind of like stay where I am, but like be looking out like at all of the guys here that I can see. I'm gonna have one hand on my sheathed sword, ready in case something goes south.
Okay. Yep, so that was your far action, and everybody went, so it's going to take the timer down. GM's turn. Yep, so these guys down here, they are sort of meandering about. They hear sort of the commotion, the hustle bustle, and they'll start moving. You can see this one here on the crow's nest, Orlando. He will start coming down the mast, and he's pretty expert with this thing. He grabs the rope with one hand and the bottom of the rope between his feet, and he sort of slides down expertly, landing onto the dock. And he'll just start calling out, "Oi, you all right over there?" Yeah, no, we're good. We just a couple of onlookers, but we sending them home. No worries. And this one here, he'll just kind of keep scooping. Closes up the chest, and he just starts walking and looking at Josephine, and never takes eyes, sees Orlando. And then as soon as he sees Orlando, he just books it and runs as far as he can.
That's suspicious.
Yep. Didn't you hear one of them kind of call out? He does like a shrill whistle. And as he does, you can see the other ones kind of getting into a different sort of position. and one of them on the dock is what is sort of, you can't hear what he's saying, but he is pointing to the folks here. And that is our turn. All right, back to top.
I'm going to step here to where I got these two guys lined up and cast lightning bolt.
Holy hell. I mean, all right.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Yeah, and as you look up into the clouds, I mean, it's already pretty stormy, and you feel good about it. The little hairs on the back of your tingling as your fingers start to wiggle, and you cast this spell. So, just this guy, right? Captain.
The anything in a straight line.
Cool.
So.
Yep, it's gonna hit him, and then maybe this guy. Let's see, he's straightish. Sure. All right.
And if they're wearing metal, they take double damage.
Yeah. So what's the damage on that thing? Is it magic?
Yes.
All right, so roll me magic twice.
So.
That's 1.
6 on the first one.
Okay.
And 3 on the second.
9. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. So you strike this guy. I mean, you hit him right in the chest, and you can see him just, his body tenses up, and just lightning just courses through his body. His eyes are lighting up, his hair standing on end, and you think that he actually his belt buckle and all the metal on him starts to sear into his flesh, and you can smell it just sort of wafting through this very damp air. The bolt continues straight through, and this other guy is, oh shit! Ah! And then roll damage against this other guy. Yeah, he's good. He sees it coming, but he hits the deck. He jumps to the ground. And when that happens, you see everybody on the dock here just going apeshit. And they're just starting to, they're tensing up, and some of them start to move.
Oh good, they're forming a straight line.
Yep. And then they hear that, and they go, serpentine! Serpentine! And they start moving. Like we practiced, boys! Like we practiced!
Just like the simulations.
Yeah, so this guy is rough. He's looking rough. So he's a, wow. I always put the damage that they have. I never tell you what their HP is. But he's currently at -9.
Does he smell like hot dogs?
Yeah, and you kind of dig it. You're sort of into it. So mouth is salivating a little bit. All right, good turn. All right, next up.
That's me.
I believe it's not. Yeah, you're on the roof. Yep. So you see all this
My
motion.
stomach growls.
Your stomach is growling? Okay.
Hot dogs. No. I'm gonna be like, oh shit. So I've got this big 20-gallon. Okay, so like I'm a little gurgling, but I guess my idea was like Snot would want to like start rolling the like giant tub of tar towards like the edge of the rooftop here, and then when these serpentine squad gets like close, I want to push it off.
Okay. So you're gonna hold your axe.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you move yourself to the edge, and then as you're dragging this huge thing, I want you to roll for me. Let's go for, this is gonna be hard dex as you're moving this thing on a pitched roof, and it weighs about 8 goblins worth.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of is I have climbing gear. Like maybe I would like wrap my grappling hook like around my waist or something to give me a little more leverage or something.
Dope. That's a better argument. So give it to me at normal.
Okay, cool. I have +5 dex.
There you go.
Like some of those mover suspenders.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Beautiful.
Yep. You do. You find
I've
a way.
done this before, baby.
Yeah, it hits right into a groove, and it just like slowly just comes right to a perfect stop, and you have this thing poised and ready, Home Alone style.
Yeah, exactly. And then when they get in that area, I'm just gonna heave it over.
Oh my god. Okay. So let me get. Okay. So we have. I'm gonna put a barrel here for you. Barrel like. So that'll be your barrel.
Hell yeah.
All right. So it's near you here on the edge.
One barrel.
Good
To
god.
scale.
That's accurate. All right. Nice turn. All right. And then we go to Orlando.
All right. So I have traveled with Turk enough that I know when he's about to, or like as soon as he sends off that lightning bolt, I can feel the change in air pressure. So I take advantage of that moment and just flip my cutlass out of its sheath and do a forward swipe at this guard in front of me.
Yikes. Yeah.
Oh,
a
that's
hit.
gonna be a hit.
Oh no.
And that's 6, and with 2 effort from my weapon gem, so big slash just like from his waist all the way up to his shoulder.
Oh my god. -8. Oof. Yeah, he falls down in a heap, and he's gonna try to stay on his feet. He's gonna roll. He has to roll that twice. Okay, so roll. Give me a d6, and on a 4, 5, 6, you're gonna knock him on his ass. No, so he actually just hits. He hits down on the knees, and he's looking up at you, and you can see. I mean, for the first time in a long time, he's a little surprised. And then right here, in this house, you can see there's a little girl in the window, and she's just staring at this grisly scene.
Great.
Shock and awe on her face. Tears
Yeah,
in her
I'm
eyes.
looking down at him, and I give him a wry grin and tilt my head and go, "Sorry, lad, you're just another name on a long list who weren't good enough."
That's spooky. All right, Josephine.
Alright, so since the guy I was talking to just ran away, I'm gonna like look up and see that Orlando's like slashing a dude with his sword. I reach down and like, can I find like a small rock or something?
Sure. There's rocks everywhere.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up a small rock, kind of like judge the weight in my hand or something. I'm gonna take it and I'm going to chuck it right at the guy Orlando just attacked. I'm gonna throw it right at his head.
Okay, go for it. So this will be a basic attack. This is D4.
Okay.
So you're throwing it. You're pretty close. Yeah. Okay. Yep. That's a rock. That's going.
Alright, so there's a 1 in 4 chance.
There's a 1 in 4 chance you can take this guy out.
What?
Do you have any basic? No plus basic. Just straight up 1.
No, there's no plus to basic.
Wow. Yep. You get him. I mean, you hit him. I mean, he's on the ground. He's like, oh god, and just more, like way more blood than you would expect from a rock hitting somebody in the face, and a gout of it just sort of spurts out and hits Orlando all over his nice white tunic.
I'm gonna start.
Who
moving.
throws a rock? Seriously.
Yeah. And the little girl in the window has now retreated and turned the lights off in the room, closed the shutters.
I want to wink to the girl as she leaves.
She cries. All right, and then so that's
That
it.
was a given.
Is that everybody's turn?
I think so.
Cool. That's it. So with that, yes, the rest of them start running in here. They're going full bore.
Bob's away.
Yep. And you're going to see one of them start to climb the roof. There's a ladder on the side here. He's going to start to take up this side, but the rest will get close enough for here. This one, seeing what's sort of happening, and he goes, "Thieves! We got thieves!" And the captain on the deck will start mussing about. And you see them getting on the boat here, and they're starting to work the sails. And this one will take a shot at Orlando. He has gun jams. He just, oh no! This one here can't really do too much. He's going to be at a disadvantage here, so we'll roll that against Orlando. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's a total fail. And then we've got this one. He's going to try to run, but I think, Snot, you were poised and ready. So as this one is getting ready to run, do you want to drop it now, or were you wait? Or did you want to wait until more had sort of come underneath it?
Oh, that's a good question. I feel like I'll drop it now.
Okay, so this will probably
Because
just
I
get,
see
like,
some
2.
guy like climbing up too, right?
Yeah, he's coming up right behind
Yeah.
you. So this will get like at least 2 of them if you drop it now. Otherwise, you could get more if you hold.
I'll drop it now.
All right. So you're dropping this thing, and how are you going to ignite it? What is the plan here? It's just tar right now. So what do you want to do?
Yeah, do I get some sort of action to try to ignite
Yeah,
it?
you're just pushing something, and then you're gonna do a thing.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I mean, my idea was that I'll take 1 load of my blast horn, and like once the tar hits the ground, I'll throw some of the gunpowder from the blast horn onto it and then shoot it. That was my idea.
okay, go for it. So this drops right between them, and you can see the
Yeah.
look of shock as this thing is just careening down right between these guys. And he goes, "Oh no, watch out!" And this one tries to push this guy, just kind of moves them, but doesn't really help. It gets them right under there. So roll for this. This will be it's easy because I mean you're literally next to it. So give me an easy, I don't know, dex here, I guess, or you're shooting at this.
Sure. +5.
Yeah, that's a good one.
13.
Yep. So that explodes, and so this is gonna hit the ground. And now what we're gonna do is let's roll ultimate.
Oh hell yeah.
This will be for the total thing. So give me that d12. Yeah.
Oh!
That'll
I
do
don't
it.
have any plus to my ultimate, but
Yep.
I'll take a full one.
Yep, that'll do it. So, so that's ultimate damage. This
Hell yeah.
guy, they're both instantly just incinerated, and the flames are leaping, and they're screaming and howling. And you see some of the lights around you in these homes are starting to kind of turn off. The explosion rocks the building that you're in, setting it on fire. And you notice when you sort of peek down that it says Animal Hospital. And the flames are spreading, and you can start to hear a barking, meowing, and other animal noises coming from inside the building.
No!
So yeah, there's a big fire spreading now, and I need you to roll dex so you can stay on this building. This will be hard dex as it rocks. Oh my god. Yeah, you stay on.
When this happens, I'm gonna yell like, boom!
Yeah, so this
You
is
think
like
he hasn't ridden a burning animal hospital before?
yeah, he's you have tamed this hospital, let's say. You broke it in. Yeah, this is you're on the Atami building here with the Die Hard scene. You're just like it's hitting the windows, no problem. Yeah, so they're totally gone. Nice job. Yeah, lots of fire spreading everywhere. This guy will try to roll as well to see if he can stay on. He is okay because he was taking the ladder, but he will fall off, I think. Just kind of, and then he'll see if he can hold on one more time. No, he hits the ground. No damage, he just falls. Yeah, that's it. And these guys are just fired. They're all kind of shielding their eyes from the intense heat, trying to figure out what they're going to do. And that's everybody's shot, I think. Oh, and then this guy was trying to get Orlando, I think, but he missed. I think we rolled for him. Yep. Yep, back to the top. Oh, and then one last thing. So as that's happening, these guys are on the deck. You can see that the boat is starting to move, and they are actually starting to pick up anchor. This thing is going to sail away.
no.
And you guys immediately, once you see that and the sails come down, you recognize this boat, all of you, as a sort of, this has been rumored that this is the, yes, this is the Jane, as they call it, the Ivory Jane. And this is the boat that your companion, essentially guy you know, Moonsol, was talking about. And this is the boat that could potentially lead to that vast fortune. And it is currently starting to slowly drift off the dock.
Bro.
I'm going to roll another one here.
All right.
We gotta make moves, guys.
Nice. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's generous.
You see the storm is coming in now. Lightning is starting to crack into the distance. And a huge ocean swell is coming this way.
Okay, with elemental air, do I get to decide like which way the wind blows?
You can negotiate with the way it blows. Yes.
Well, I have two different thoughts. One is if I could only blow it away from me, I want to try to blow the fire onto the bad guys.
Ooh, that sounds
can't do-
awesome.
Or I could make the wind come from behind the bad guys and blow them into the fire.
Like a backdraft, yeah. I think blowing that at them is probably your best bet. They're sort of scrambling about. But like I said, there are some buildings that are homes here. So if you don't care, that's fine. I'm just letting you know what is in the scene. So, yes, if you wanted to, you could totally try to do that. So, yes, between the wind going on here and stuff like that, that will be at hard.
So being as that we're pirates and Turk doesn't live here, I'm going to jump that roll. That is a
That's a hard roll.
17.
Nice. Yep. So you do that. Yep. So the fire that was currently here around Snot is been pushed in this direction. So a huge backdraft here is coming up on top of these folks. So they're going to try to move to get the hell out of the way. So we're going to roll 3 dice here, and we're going to need to see if anybody rolls the 1, 2, or 3. They got problems. Yeah. Yikes. So all of them are caught flames, and their clothing is burning away. They are screaming, and you can hear some more of those animals inside the hospital beneath your feet, Snot, are howling and yipping.
Oh no, Jesus.
And the fire here, yeah. So one of them tries to jump into the water. So let's see if he actually lands into the water or something terrible befalls him. Yep, he's good. So he puts out his flames, and the other two, oh, I don't put them, yeah. Yep, they're good. So they're on fire, but they're just kind of running in aimlessly directions here. And one of them, he bamps out of here. He's gone. He just ran down the street screaming. The one that fell down, I guess he's okay. He'll take cover. I don't think there's anything really with him. And that's it for your fiery inferno that's burning. Oh, and it will light some of the tinder as well here. Fire spreading. So you've got flames galore, folks.
Oh boy. Oh no.
this whole path is now.
We were in town less than 5 rounds, and it's on fire.
I didn't want to kill doggies. What do I do?
And I'll say that barrel's gone. More of
Yep.
that.
All right. Looking at I guess just getting a feel. Is there there's a door? Is there windows in the front or?
Yeah, it has a door. Yeah, there's a door and windows there for sure.
Has anything been blown out, or is it still structurally sound here?
It looks like in let's see, how would that look for your house? Yeah, house is looking like it's gonna collapse in 2 turns.
Okay.
Not rounds.
Okay.
Turns.
I'm gonna try to smash in through a window and try to save these poor animals.
Very nice. Let's see how many animals are currently in that hospital. There are 10.
Oh my god.
At least it wasn't a D100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's full of squirrels. Lots of squirrels. Okay, so you wanna rappel down here and try to save some of these animals? That was the plan.
Yeah, smash in through the window or the door or whatever, and then see what the situation is once I get in there.
Sure. Yeah, as you're diving down in there, I mean, you see them. There's just a bunch of animals that are in little cages.
Okay, so I got down there easy.
Oh yeah,
No,
I mean
no
you're
problem.
rappelling.
Okay.
I mean, with your climbing gear, it's
Yeah.
gonna be kind of.
Okay. So I'm looking around and they're all stuck in cages.
Yep.
There's flames everywhere.
Flames everywhere.
Oh god. I'm gonna run up to one of the cages and see what the situation is. Is it locked shut? What is the cage made out of?
Yeah, wooden cages, I think, and maybe a few that are metal, like the owners who spent the extra couple bucks, shillings.
Can I look around kind of desperately to see if there's any key around or something that could unlock?
There's a key, but it's in the back, and it would take you at least a round to get back, or a turn. You have to spend your turn running, so you can run straight up and get it, for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna dive back there.
Yeah. Okay, so you got yourself the keys. They're in your hand,
Yep.
And you can see all the animals just kind of barking, and a couple of them looking at you with fear in their eyes,
Yeah.
snapping in the air.
As much as I can, I'm just gonna start unlocking cages, and I'm gonna yell be free, my friends!
All right, roll for me hard decks.
Okay.
Holy
Oh my
hell. Yeah, you free all the animals.
Yeah, fuck yeah! Can I
And-
scream when they're rushing out of the cage? I'm sick 'em, boy!
Yes, you can. Roll for me charisma.
Okay, I have +2 charisma. 16?
Jesus. Okay, roll for me a d10.
3.
3 of them listen to you,
Okay.
and they will do whatever you say. They're one's kind of licking your face, the other one's humping your leg. I mean, the rest just scatter to the winds. But you've
I'm
got-
just gonna, as we rush out, I'm gonna point, I guess this guy's the closest, and I'm just gonna point towards him. I'm gonna be sick 'em, boys!
Yeah, one of the pets was an iguana, so he'll jump on there. He had a pet alligator, and then there was a llama. And the llama will go over here and mule kick this guy in the face.
Wait, so which
for
one was
ultimate.
humping his leg?
Was it the iguana?
Yeah, the iguana. So the iguana's coming down here. Hump damage? I guess it's basic.
Yeah.
Yeah, takes 2 hump damage. Alright. That's 2. Oop, that was a lot. No, it's not 8. No, that's too much. Yeah, why not?
He took something from being
Iguanas are
fired.
kind of horny.
And then was the other one said a crocodile, I think. Yeah, pet crocodile. Oh god. Yep, he hits him. Crocodile's gonna snap hard. Yep, for 6.
Oh my god.
Yep,
What?
your little animal compatriots
What?
here. They're jumping through the fire. They don't care. They'll die for you. They'll die for you. Alright, good turn.
Hell
Wow.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Wow, he surprised himself.
Yeah.
A nat 20 in the animal hospital? I mean, come on.
Yeah. I felt really bad. I was oh no, I'm a murderer. Well, I'm a murderer, but not an animal murderer.
Yeah. No, the animals will howl tales of your exploits for future generations. Alright, who's next?
Oh, that is me. I shan't waste any time with this poor fool anymore. I don't even want to kill him. Can I just kick him off the dock
Yeah, he's pretty
into
weak.
the water?
I mean, he'll
so he can come
he'll
back
weakly
in
put his
3
hands up to
years
his
and
face.
kill me? Sure. Do you want me to roll for it?
No, just that's your action. That's what
Okay,
that's what
perfect.
Sure yeah, you just,
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna look down. Does he have any weapons dangling from him that I could grab?
daggers, at least 2.
Can I reach down, grab a dagger, and then just push him off of it?
Yeah.
And just stow that?
Give
Okay.
yourself a dagger. Yep.
Yep, I'll take the dagger.
Mhm.
Say, sorry, mate. Maybe next time. And turn around the corner and then pull up short as I see just mass of fire in front of me, and I see Snot through the broken window, and I'm just like, Snot! An animal hospital? Again? Man, you really need to see somebody about this.
It's all going according to plan. This is the animal mauling his feet.
Oh, and the animals.
And
ran away.
I'm gonna survey a path forward for my next turn.
Yeah, anybody moving
we
through the
need to get
fire,
over
it's
to
gonna
that
have to be
ship.
hard decks trying to get over this way.
Okay.
And the guy that you knocked down, he goes, "I can't swim."
Oh god.
You see him sink.
Turn
to
around.
the bottom.
Shrug.
Murder hobos. All
Don't
right.
be a sailor if you can't swim.
It's true. Oh, you know it's right. He's like, "Oh, I cheated on the test." All right, Turk. Where did we start with Turk? Sorry.
Oh, alright. Yeah, I was
Josephine.
at
Then
top of the
sorry,
order.
Josephine.
Josephine, yeah.
Okay, so can I roll hard decks to hit one of the guys on the Jane with a rock?
Oh my god. That's like hard decks with disadvantage.
Okay, I'll take those odds.
Okay.
Do you not have any spells?
Yeah. What?
No.
Where's
I
your
don't.
character sheet? Let
I
me
don't
see
know.
it.
You know how we build this stuff.
You know you're in trouble when
got-
people are asking to see your character sheet.
I got a 13 and an 11.
Okay, so you take the lowest, so 11. So no.
Oh, dang it.
The rock definitely goes careening in there. It kind of goes short, and you can see this one goes. Hey, bugger off!
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to the dock and stare into the soul of the guy who just drowned.
It's nice, dude. It's poetic.
And then I'm gonna jump in the. Wait, can I swim?
Let's see.
Okay, I'm gonna jump into the water.
Yeah, you can swim.
It's very good that you had the wherewithal to ask
Yep.
before he just said, I jump into the water.
I just assumed that since we're all privateers that we can swim.
Oh,
guy can
don't
swim.
Never know. Yeah, some people.
You know what they say about assuming.
Mm-hmm. This is ICRPG, folks. We don't assume here. All right, so you jump in there. Yep. Turn ticks down. Clouds are rolling in, and this guy's gonna get an easy shot on you, Josephine. He's gonna take his little gun and pew pew. Oh
Good
yeah.
luck. Oh.
And he's gonna roll his what's that, D8. Yeah, you take 7.
That sucks.
Yep, shoots you.
I
as
can
you're
take it.
just kind of
I'll be
treading
fine.
water, and he pops you right in the shoulder with this thing, right in the chest. So blood is starting to fill the water, and you can see some dark shapes squirming in the distance.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. All right, that's that one. This guy is currently here. He's trying to regain his wits, but I think at this point they're trying to get out of here. He's gonna roll hard dex to see if he can escape this place. Nope. He burns up in a fire a little bit more, taking fire damage here. Yeah. So he's not looking good. So he just kind of falls down, sort of patting out the fire. This guy's gonna roll just to get the hell out of here, runs as far as he can. It's like, haul anchor! Haul anchor! And that's those guys, and the ship begins to move. Alright, back to the top. Ships are leaving.
Well, I could try the elemental air it backwards.
I would
Should
say
I
you
try to
totally
get
could do
close?
that, but you're gonna have to get much closer to do it. You're not even in line of sight.
Yeah.
We can't
Well, it's
reach
just-
it through all the fire. Do you have range?
I'll try. I
Yeah,
will
one.
try to make the air blow straight down to smother out the fire.
Is it only air? Can you control anything else? It's elemental, right?
I didn't take the other elemental spells.
Yeah, you want to try to blow out these flames, I mean, for sure. I think at this point, it's going to be, you could choose sort of an area, and we can tell you sort of how many flames. Like, this would be sort of one here. That's an area. That's an area there. So if you wanted to blow these out, that would be hard. You start
I
at
guess
this
we'll
mess.
start with the closest bunch.
Yep. Makes sense to me. Alright, let's see it.
That's a 10 on the dot.
But it's hard.
Oh.
But there are coins floating around. Just saying. Those hero coins.
Yeah, I'll
they
use
add
my hero
D12s.
coin.
Alright, so give me a D12.
Do you think well, I get to choose though, right?
Yeah, you could either re-roll it or take the D12. I mean, you're damn near close. You just need 3 to get the heart.
I'm worried about the 3. We'll go with the 12, but I'm worried about getting that. We got it.
Yeah, you're fine. So that's going to extinguish these 2 flames, no problem. Okay, that was that's it, right? And then we'll go to.
Well, I'm going
you can
to
keep
move.
moving. Yeah, sure.
No.
Yeah, that'll put you right there, no problem.
Okay.
Oh, the roof is also collapsed, by the way, Snot. So you're inside the building.
Ah!
Yep, I need you to
I wanna
roll
try
for
to
me.
dive out.
Yep, hard dex as the flaming debris of the roof comes crashing down.
15.
Oh God, yeah, that's fine. Yep, you come rolling out and right in front of Turk. No problem.
Okay, so the boat is going. This boat. What is the deal with this boat?
This boat looks like it's seen better days. This one has been on the dock for repairs.
Okay.
It doesn't look. It's floating, but you don't think it's seaworthy.
It's not seaworthy.
Not unless you had some, I don't know, big 20-gallon of tar ship repairing sort of.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna start dashing towards. How far away has this guy gone from the dock? I guess.
There's still, here you can see that there's he goes, oh, I forgot. There's like a line still on the thing. They're trying to get the hell out of here. It's not quite moving as fast as it should. You can tell this is it's a two-person operation, but it's the more people, the better it goes for them. So unless somebody else can get there, it's really gonna take off soon.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna move as far as I can to get close.
You can go all the way. I mean, from where you are, we could say even basically like a far run is here, but you're running through that fire. And there's no opportunity attacks, not D&D or any of that nonsense. So you can just straight up run, but it's the fire that'll get you.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm gonna do. Could I try to like jump like across the water here to kind of like do a maneuver that? Is that possible?
It certainly is, but I think either way, it's gonna be still hard because you can either do.
Yeah.
I mean, you get like style points, like that's cool.
Yeah.
But
I'm just going for some style points. Okay, 17.
Yeah, you're fine. It's a target. It target's 10. I mean, it's really You're booked over here. I mean, and still they're kind of impressed. This guy sees you, and you just kind of free willy jump over him. He's his little goblin, just like he's whoa. And then he lands in a fire and burns up too. Dope. So,
can we say like while I'm like jumping around, I like do like a Yoda, like a kick, like kick him in the back of the head, like Yoda style.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, nice. Yep, that's exactly what happens. Love it.
Sure.
All right. Well, I guess my path is clear here, so I just need to take a long ass move and make a dex roll. Yeah. All right.
So stop at the fire. See how far what you can do there.
Dun dun dun. Oh, easy.
Yep, you're good. So I'll put you like right behind Snot there.
Yep. As I pass by Turk, I'm gonna give him a playful shove and be like, "All right, keep up." As I'm dipping through the fire.
Nice.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Josephine's bleeding out. Josephine.
Speaking of bleeding out, I'm going to take a long drink from my master's skull and heal back up to full.
Does it start full? I don't remember if it. I mean, I'm assuming it does. The Master Skull starts.
Oh.
You have to either start bloodletting to get into it. I don't think it starts off.
Oh,
we always started at full in every other game we ever played.
I don't.
So if it doesn't start full.
We'll say it starts full. That's fine. I just didn't know if it said it does or doesn't. I'd rather you start it full. It doesn't make sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
like, why would you start with a useless starter item?
Well, sloshing around in the water. Might have spilled some of it, right?
Can I say that while Turk was healing that guy that got stabbed, I was just like filling up the skull from his stab wound?
Sure, that makes it cool.
Yes,
that's a cool.
Alright, so I'm gonna take a drink, drain 7 hit points from the skull to get back up to full, and then I'm going to take a far move. I don't know how far that would. But I want to swim towards the ship.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard because that swell is coming in, so you could probably get pretty close to it. I mean, you could be like right there.
Nice.
Yeah, you're close, but you're still treading water as this thing is moving. Yes, and then your skull, you're tracking that, right? So that you have 7 that you burned out of that.
Yeah, so it's at 3.
Cool. All right, target ticks down. This one sees you swim and he goes, "Oh no, you don't!" Take another shot. Damn it! Nothing for there. This one goes, "Wait for me!" And he's gonna leap. And he fucking backflip lands onto the boat. No problem. And then he's gonna help.
Cool.
Yeah, he helps this guy. And together they definitely undo this thing. And the boat is kicking off. Captain says, "See you later, suckers." They're moving. Back to the top. It's not Orlando. Last chance. That boat's leaving.
Ah!
Being as I'm not going to make it to the boat, I'm just going to keep trying to put out the fire.
Okay. Go for it.
That one is not a success.
Do you
A
want to
firefighter, you are not.
You can still move.
Yeah, I'll try to get to where
Hard
the
decks.
other guys are.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh.
Not get there.
You go over there.
Oh no, dude.
Okay, no. Can I give him my hero coin?
Of course you can.
That seems like a bad place to get an ad one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody has like 3 additional characters, right? Ready to go.
It's no better.
Nope. So you land in there, and let's see. That's gonna be some
Oh,
fire
no.
damage. Yeah.
Oh no.
See, I paid for that upgrade roll, dude. That's what it is. All right, track that. -4. You're on fire. Okay. Yep. So you're stopped dead there, Orlando, and whoever's next.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna like look back. What was the name of the dude that died
The dude that died.
or didn't die?
Lunsel?
Oh, you're talking about the main guy you met. That's Munsel. Yeah.
Yeah. Lunsel.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be like, for Lunsel! And then I'm gonna sprint to the edge of the dock, and if I can, use the grappling hook in my climbing gear and like throw it towards the boat and try to like latch onto the boat in a desperate attempt to hold on.
Yep. That's gonna be a hard AF, but you can certainly go for it.
Yeah, we'll try. What, roll Dex?
Yeah. So first you're gonna get there. So you're moving.
Yeah.
And I guess you're like
Yeah.
lassoing as you're sort of hucking it down this dock.
Yeah, and like try to jump off and grab on.
Oh, you're gonna jump on. Okay, yeah. So roll hard dex.
Go big.
We'll
and
talk
then,
about
like,
it
Throw
with-
the grappling hook like midair, right, and try to get it around the back
Yeah.
of the boat so
Yeah.
I can hold on.
Yep.
17.
Dang, you got it.
Whoa.
Yeah. So you.
I have my hero coin ready.
You do. So you're. I mean, you latched on, but now you're just kind of jet skiing behind this thing. You're just
Yeah, yeah.
hanging on. Yeah, but you're holding on. You're being dragged through the
Yep.
water. You see Josephine. You know, they kind of wave at each other.
Yeah, I give Josephine like a big gurgling smile and like wave at her like. Ah!
Hell yeah. Nice. Okay. Yep. So you're hanging on there. And then who else? Then we go to Turk. Did his thing.
me.
Yep. Orlando.
So I see my 2 compatriots out there pursuing the boat quickly.
Mhm.
And I start running towards them, and I turn back and I see my friend Turk patting out flames. Is he in a situation where he's okay, or do I
Yeah,
need
he's
to turn
just on
back?
fire. But I mean, if he's gonna, you know,
Yeah,
if he,
yeah.
if he doesn't
on
stop to address
fire.
his fire, he will continue to burn. But he's, you know, until that happens. So we'll roll.
All right,
D4, you know, whatever. We'll see on his turn.
Turk, I'm waiting on a sign from you. Am I good to go, or do I need to come back and assist?
I think you're good to go. I can heal.
Okay. I will run to the end of the dock and just dive in and swim, hoping to get a hold of Snot and then just have him drag me,
Sure.
hopefully.
Yeah. So you know, you're gonna run out as far as you can. Let's see. Give me a hard. This would be strength. You're leaping.
Can I... Is this my action, or is this just part of my movement?
This is part of your
Otherwise-
movement. I'm gonna see how far you're gonna go. So depending on how badly
Okay.
you botch this.
Then, actually, let me roll this before I jump.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and cast my Blade Aura.
Ooh, go for that.
So, that is a 10. Alright, so I will snap my fingers and have this swirling aura of magical daggers surround me,
Mm-hmm.
and then jump into the water.
Okay.
And what was the
This
other
is,
roll I was making?
This is gonna be the strength roll, and depending on
This is
how
ace.
high you
Right.
beat this number, will tell you how far you go.
Oh, that is I think that's a 9. Let me double check.
No.
Yep, that is a 9.
Yep. So you go to leap. You got these swirling blades. You look really badass, and you just kind of your foot, your steel-toed boot gets caught in the planks here, and you just sort of go psh, splash right in the water. So you're
I
in
hope
it.
no one saw that.
Just not a big jump. And then Josephine, you are currently treading water as this boat is passing you by.
I'm gonna grab onto the boat and try and climb up.
Yes. The boat is moving at a normal speed. I think it hasn't quite, gotten there yet. Still moving out of dock slowly with the rocks. So
Okay.
move next to the boat, and then you've got people on looking sort of as you're climbing up here. So you're there, and then you
Okay.
want to get up there. So how do you want to get up there? Right now, on the side of this thing, we tell this boat has definitely seen better days, but it is seaworthy. And there are, like I said, people sort of patrolling this thing now.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna try and hide it all. I'm just gonna like grab onto the side of it and like pull myself up, like pure upper body strength.
Sure. Roll for me, Dex, as this guy takes his dagger and it comes slicing across your face.
Oh
And this will be
Yeesh.
no!
hits you for 6.
Dang!
Ooh, that's not good.
Yep, 6 to the face. And then roll for me again, Dex, to see if you hold on. As the cut comes across your face.
No.
No.
So now you're currently hanging by a finger. You went from hanging by a hand to a finger. So you're holding on, but next turn you will fall.
But
if you
I'm
don't.
still thinking.
Yeah, you're barely hanging on. All right, Snot's in the back there, and that's everybody, I think. Right? Believe so. Yep. They're gonna keep trying to go here. This guy's gonna take another opportunity attack here. Going at you. Nope, he fails. This guy says, "Let me show you how it's done." Like that. 5 more.
Ugh.
Wait, that doesn't hit my arm.
Oh yeah, shoot. But you're 18. Oh my god, they can't touch you. Nope. Nothing. And then the captain goes, "I'll really show you how it's done." And he gets +3 to that. So 13, still nothing. Damn it! This is a tough one. He's like, "Put anchor. We're not leaving until we kill this one." All right, that's their turn. Oh, this guy will take a shot. I think Orlando, you're the closest. He's gonna take a shot at you. Ah, guppies in the water.
Yeah.
For 3 in the back.
All right.
That's their turn.
I will go travel through this water in an effort to put out my fire, with my goal being to get to this dinghy over here.
Sure.
And then I'm going to put my hand into the water and use elemental air to project this little dinghy towards the big boat. And of course, I will pick up my allies along the way, being as I make the roll.
Oh god, this is getting harder the more you add. But go ahead. So let's talk about it. Oh god. Wow.
Rolling low.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sitting here waiting for the wind to pick up.
Yep. Was there another coin out or no? Thought I had seen another one go up, but
No, I
maybe
don't
they're all
think so.
spent. Okay. Yeah. So yep. You try to do that. You're just kind of floating in the water there. It's all you,
Okay.
Snot, and you can see the anchors right in front of you there. I mean, it's currently they're hauling this thing up there, trying to get the hell
They're
out.
hauling anchor. Yeah, I'm gonna try to climb up my rope that I wrapped around the back of the boat here and climb up.
Yep.
And then when I get on the deck, I want to whip out my boom tube and point it like right in the middle of the ship and scream, "Nobody move or I blow this ship sky high!"
Oh my god.
And they all look at you and they just start running at you.
No.
Yeah.
They called his bluff.
Yeah.
I guess in response, I would just try to like run under their legs or something.
Yeah, no, it's that's just they're just kind of preemptively doing something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like
sure,
other
yeah.
dudes that act on other people's turns. It's they've got their turn.
Oh yeah, no, it's fine.
Yep. So
But
that's
I
happening.
can't fire the boom tube on this.
You
turn.
certainly can. Nobody says you can't. This is ICRPG,
Well,
man.
it
Do what
takes
you
4
want.
turns, right?
Oh, because you're charging it up.
1d4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I guess for funsies, right? If they start charging at me, I'm gonna be like, fucking start like loading the boom tube.
Sure. They're gonna be
Should
there.
I roll the
less-
d4?
Yes. Well,
2.
that's what you wanted. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's your boom tube.
Yep.
It's a coming.
Yep.
Okay.
The countdown is for it to come down. It's like a mortar.
Yeah, he shot it
right?
up in the air, so they're all just kind of looking up like,
It's
what?
Oh,
I shoot it up
okay.
in the air.
And it's about to come down on top of this boat.
And I guess
Oh.
because I'm an expert boom tube user, I would kind of calculate, the distance of the boat, so it would just land right back in the middle of the boat.
Nice. That's spooky.
Don't we want this boat?
You do.
Well, we'll think about that later.
Okay, perfect. Well, I'm full of adrenaline, so
Yeah.
this gunshot to my back, I'm
Yeah.
like just swimming right through it. I felt the impact, but not the pain yet. As I get closer, I can see all their heads popping up over the side of the deck as they're like closing in on Snot.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to take this dagger that I took from the other privateer and see if I can't stick it between the eyes of the guy that I see already bloodied
Yeah.
up
he's
there. That's a 16.
Ooh, you nail him. Roll weapon.
And this is going to be an additional +3 on this.
Yeah!
For 8 damage.
Splash. Dead.
Perfect.
Oh! No!
And then I'm just going to get close. I'm going to swim up. Is the rope still dangling, or did you pull it up?
I think it was still dangling.
Okay, then I will grab a hold of the rope, but I'm not going to climb one because I heard the thump just a few minutes ago. So I'm like, wait for it, wait for it. I know the routine.
Was it rounds or turns?
It is rounds.
Yeah. Oh god, it's coming down next turn. Yikes.
Good luck.
So wait, it happens now, I think, right? Oh god.
I guess it would start at the top of the next round.
Josephine.
Yeah, let Josephine
still
take the
needs to
action,
go.
and then we'll see. Yeah.
Okay. So I have a climber's kit. So as I'm like holding on with one hand, I want to grab like the hook from my climber's kit, and while like these guys are swinging at me, like right as one of them swings his sword and somehow misses me, I want to let go of the ship with the hand I'm holding on and like slam my feet against the side, take the hook and slam it into his hand,
Yeah.
and use him as an anchor to pull myself up.
Whoa. All right, that's a lot. Let's go hard dex or dex.
Tarantino direct this or what?
Yeah.
Dex is always.
Oh yeah, that's right. Go ahead.
Tarantino would definitely be a good
Nope,
one.
I failed.
Nope. He looks
Close
at
up of bloody hand.
he sees you and he's kind of like, what were you trying to do, mate? Like, what? And then, boom! The fucking thing comes down, slamming on this thing. So, everybody, I guess. Yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ. Okay, let's do it like this. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see how good you were. So, roll for me that d6 and let's see where it goes.
Me?
Yeah, this is your
All right.
2 bomb going on.
6.
Wow. Yeah. So it's gonna splash right where you are. That's in the back of the boat. So,
Can I say, like, could I, like, jump off the boat? I was gonna say that, but I don't know. If it's too late, that's fine.
No. What are you trying to do? What's up?
Like, because knowing that the boom tube is coming down, I'm gonna, like, try to jump, like, off the boat into the water to, like, take cover.
Oh God. No. I think it's because you just waited the whole time, like, yeah. So it's
Yeah, no,
coming
that's
down.
fine.
I mean, everybody's gonna have a chance now anyway. So we're gonna see what they do.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
So this is for the captain. Oh God, this is for this one. Yeah, he makes it. Josephine, roll hard. Dex?
I'm not on the boat.
Oh, you're not even on it, right? You're just sort of hanging. It's not roll me hard Dex, even though it doesn't matter because you get like plus 1,000 to Dex. So go ahead. Oh no!
I will use my hero coin. And
Whoa.
There was another hero coin out there. You sneaky.
Yeah, I was being selfish. There we go. I was being selfish with my hero coin.
There it is. Okay. Yeah, so you hold on, and I think with the 19, you're actually able to sort of clamber back up. It just
Hell
the
yeah.
explosion rocks this thing. Captain falls overboard. Let's see what direction here. We're gonna go same thing. Oh God, yeah, he falls in the back of the boat, right near Orlando. This one will try to hold on. I think he did do it. He was fine. That's it. Yeah. So you guys are currently on there at this boat, but the boat is slowed down since nobody's really kind of doing anything with it, and the rocking of that thing. Let's see. Yep, the anchor has also fallen down, and it is sort of dragging on the floor, and the boat is just sort of still. And I believe that was all action on a round. That wasn't even a full GM turn or anything. So that's Josephine. So now it's the actual turn. This happens. That goes away. And then at this point, the ocean now has really starting to swell. The storm is coming down. The rain is pattering down. The fires are kind of diminishing, but not much behind you. Not that it matters too much. Nobody's here. This guy doesn't know what to do. He just kind of jumps. He goes, "Captain, my captain!" And he jumps in the water, trying to come after there. Sees Orlando. Not much he can do about it. Captain is sort of trying to get back to the boat. Starts climbing up. Makes it back to the top. And this one tries to attack Snot here. And he hits you. His dagger for 3. Oh wait, what's your... Yeah, you're at 10. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's it for them. The boat is currently just hanging out here. Back to the top here. Turk.
I am going to try my wind motor plan again.
Okay, go for it. This will be Oh god. It would be easy this time, but yeah, you're still short. Wait, what do you add to it? You add, don't you?
3,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, so you're good.
that is, yeah, I make it this time.
Yep, you do it. Now do your thing, finally. Come on. Let's see it.
I will motor as far as I can get and pick
All
up
the way to the
Orlando
end of
on
the
my
boat here.
little dinghy.
Yep, you can get all the way to where Snot is, basically. And you want to pick up Orlando on the way, you say? Yeah.
Yep.
Scoop down a hand. Orlando, roll me a dex. Easy, just to make sure you can grab on. Oh my god, yeah. So
grab that hand before.
somehow with that maneuver, Orlando, you were able to use the momentum and you parkour yourself right on top of this fucking deck. And you land right between the captain and his mook.
As I reach up and I grab Turk's hand, I look him in the eyes and I go, "Shake."
And bake.
Oh yeah, and I launch myself off the off his open palms and throws me up to the deck.
Yep, you make it, that's for sure. Okay, there you are.
Do I go ahead and take my turn?
Yes, please. So you're landing. I mean, you can say even as you're
Absolutely.
in the air, you can sort of take your action before you come down, or as you hit the ground. It's up to you.
Well, I only have the one cutlass, so I can't let it lose my hand.
Mhm.
I'm going to square off with the first person. I'm going to take advantage of this surprise
Yeah.
acrobatics
just
act
pick
here.
somebody. Yeah, the captain's underneath of you, and you've got the mook. Go ahead.
Yeah, you know what? Let's go for the mook first. Keep the captain alive if we can.
All right, and you know him to be.
15.
His name is Keth. Oh god, yeah, you hit him. Hit the mook. Go for damage. I think he hasn't been touched yet.
All right, so that is 4.
Okay. Yeah, he's. Oh no! My innards! My sweet innards! Okay. Yeah, so you cut him.
Sorry, chum, but they're about to be outards.
Gross.
Yeah. Here. Wap, wap, wap. So we got the Snot. Okay. Snot. Turk went. Orlando. Snot.
Is the mast still standing on this boat?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to use my climbing gear and scurry up the mast.
Okay. So you've got people all around you. This might be hard.
Yeah.
Because you're
Sure.
sort of going between their legs here.
Oh god. No more hero coins.
Yep, you bump
That's a
right
7.
into the muddy boot of the captain.
Do I still have an action? Or-
That's a movement, but you can still attack.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I have big heat, so that makes far attacks easy, so I guess, like, point blank range, I'm just gonna try to blast this dude in the face.
Yeah. Go for it.
So that's 11.
It's a normal hit, right? You said hard. It was easy at far range.
It's easy at far range, so up close and personal, it would just
Yeah,
be normal, I
it's
believe.
normal. Yeah, that's fine. And that was the
Okay.
captain you were shooting at, I say, right?
Yeah, the guy right in front of me.
Yep. Roll damage against captain. Or
I have the arcane cartridge, so I get to use energy and magic for my damage, and I have +4.
sounds right. Sounds right.
Yeah, 10.
Yeah. The captain's like, "You son of a." He's going.
Fuck off!
Yeah, it just turns into vapor. Everybody gets sprayed.
Snot.
And this guy goes,
Come
"Oh,
on."
Captain!" And he's kind of scooping up pieces of Captain, just trying to gather them up in a hug. Captain, no.
Did that.
Yeah, this guy is demoralized, and he goes, "Fuck it!" And he just jumps off the boat. Bye, Felicia.
Yeah, that's right. Don't come back, Buster.
All right, the boat is yours. All right, let's see here. So you find yourselves on the deck here of the Ivory Jane, and obviously,
Is the picture beside it just lower deck?
yeah, that's all. Just to make it easier. Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, you're currently on the top of it, and there you are. The ocean is here. You guys are setting out. You sort of had a heading. You know that that Keth would have had some information, possibly to give you an idea of where they were heading. But there was some talk in the town from the barkeep, who would have told you a couple of things. Essentially, that who was closest to Keth?
When he died, or
Oh, before he
emotionally?
blasted him. No, you would see it right on the deck right now. So closest between, if you could put your names back on there too. So just between Josephine and Snot, a scythe had fallen onto the deck, and it looks like at first a little tube, and it's got kind of it's almost like a switchblade, right? This thing is concealed, and when you're kind of investigating it and looking at it, one of you hits a little button on it, and a scythe pops up, and you can see it crackling with sort of arcane energy. Who would like to pick up the scythe, if anybody?
If no one else jumps in, I feel like my Gerblin ways are irresistible, and I'll go for it. But I'll kind of like wait. I'll look at everyone, like size up the situation. But if no one seems keen, I'll go for it.
Yeah, it's this weapon looks of dwarven make, and you could see that in the inside of this thing, there's almost like a piece of gemstone, and inside of that is pulsating another smaller stone, right? So it's encased inside of something. And the filigree, the hand craftsmanship, the work is gorgeous. Everything you'd expect from a hardy dwarven weapon. But being a scythe, you can tell this was definitely a custom job. This was not something. Roll for me, whoever has, I guess, the highest wisdom amongst the group. Roll, or anybody can try. So let's get a wisdom roll here.
I am not wise.
I've got a +3. You want me to make it?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got it.
18.
Yep. So you would know that this particular item is something that would have come from an era that would have existed at least 800 years prior to where you were. So this is definitely something of ancient make. You don't see stuff like this anymore. So these guys were definitely procuring some pretty interesting stuff. And as you are sort of walking around on the top of the deck here, you're taking a look at this boat, and you're remembering some of the conversations you had from the barkeep, whose name was Carl Lagerby, and he was basically looking for his daughter. And this guy was trying to raise an army, and when you guys were sort of first kind of getting your information about who to talk to before you had seen Munsel, you understand that his daughter, Celia, was a very well-renowned sea mage. And so she was able to command different elements and mess with the ocean and things. But that she was kidnapped by Finnegan and his men. And this was months ago this would have occurred. And all you remember was that people just kept talking about specifically that they were searching for the source of all doom. And most of the people in the tavern kept calling it hogwash. This was not something that they believed in. But Munsel felt differently. And Munsel, was basically preparing the Ivory Jane to go and look for her. But while on the boat, something occurred that drove him a little mad. And you are currently on the Ivory Jane. Alright, we'll go back in turn order here. So, unless you guys want to switch it up. Got Turk, Snot, Orlando, Josephine.
Besides myself, who else is injured?
I took a bit of a hit.
We're going to roll turn timer here as well. Turn.
Yep, I got 7 hitch points. I
Yes,
will
same
actually go ahead and use my action to recover, if that's okay.
Yep.
Oh, it's going to be a 9 plus 3.
Yeah, you're good to go.
All right, so I'm going to heal back to full.
Yeah, and a beautiful salty breeze fills your nostrils.
And I will stand up and take a walk around the deck and look to my allies here and say, boys, we've been working for captains for how many years now? And getting our own boat was this easy. We just walk up and take it. Why didn't we do this years ago?
Yeah, all I had to do was blow the fuck up. Who would have known?
Let's just ignore the little fact that you just about ruined everything by putting a hole in the ship, but it did work, so I'll give you that, little bastard.
Ruined everything. I think I saved the day, Buster.
Flip of a coin, really.
Nice.
I want to try to cast Healing Touch at hard to heal 2 people.
Ooh. Yeah, go for that. Currently I think Josephine is bleeding out of her ears, right?
I don't know. Wait, if I'm bleeding out of my ears, can I collect that blood in the Master
No.
Skull?
Oh, give him an inch, he'll take blood out of his ears.
Okay, so that is a 23 to
That's
heal
hardcore, man.
Josephine and myself
Jesus.
for 11 HP. You're back to full, Josephine.
Very nice.
Okay. Can I get back on the boat?
You're on the boat. Yeah, just assume you just got on.
Oh.
I'm hand waving stuff. There's no reason for that.
Okay. Okay. Then can I like scoop up some of the guts of some of the people who were
Long
on
gone.
the boat? What?
Long gone. No more guts. The rain has come in. You guys are currently moving. I mean, the boat is right now sort of static. It's not moving at all. The swell is coming toward you, and you see the storm clouds in the distance are starting to crackle. And lightning bolts are flashing and illuminating the deck. And one of you, let's see, D4, we'll go around clockwise starting from Turk here. This way, and that way, that way. So that's clockwise. Oh yeah, Orlando. From your current position, you start to hear something. First of all, the deck that you're on has a lot of leaking planks everywhere, and you start to hear the creaking sounds, but in between that, you swear you hear some sort of kind of moaning sound that doesn't sound like creaking timbers. And out of the corner of your eye, you do see kind of a faint color, like a flash of light that's sort of moving underneath the deck. And that's that.
I will stand up, give my bandages a final tighten, and give a double take to what I thought I saw. Scan the faces of my crew, see if anybody else noticed it. Presumably no, right?
No, it would just be you. The only one that saw it.
Then I will foolishly try to... I mean, the lights are coming from under the deck.
Yeah, between the planks, you think there's something sort of shining under there, but as you kind of peer down or look there, all you can see is sort of the lanterns underneath the ship. And they look like just flickering. I mean, it's just, lights.
Yeah, is there a hatch door I can throw open?
Yeah, it's right in the
gain
middle of the
access
boat.
to some stairs?
Yep.
Sure. Then I will lift it up and take like 1 or 2 steps down and just crane my neck and try to look around.
Sure. Yeah, I'm just kind of move you guys a little bit closer. Yep, so
Oh,
when
yeah,
you do, that's
I
what
guess.
you'll...
There we go.
Exactly, yep, that's there. So, yeah, I mean, it's not to scale, obviously, but, from where you are in this position, I'm going to scale down a little bit so we get something here. Yeah, it's about that big. And basically, you see a lot of different things. Most of it looks like, stuff you'd have for a long voyage. There are some supplies here. Things look like they were, like, hastily grabbed and just sort of thrown about. The captain quarters in the back. And otherwise, this has no weapons. There's nothing really on here. It just looks like somebody was ready for a voyage. And everything's pretty much sealed up.
Okay. If I don't see anything jumping out at me, I'm just gonna consider it a trick of my eyes. Head back upstairs and see who the hell is driving this thing, because this wave is probably not going to be very forgiving.
Ooh, that's a big character.
It's not letting me shrink it.
You gotta zoom in. I got you. Yep.
Sorry about that.
No worries. So
Sure.
you're there. Yep. So it's Orlando's turn, correct? We did. Turk did his heal.
Yeah, that's
Orlando did his thing. Snot, what did you do? Going now?
Yeah, I guess, did I see the shiny stuff in the bottom?
Nope, just Orlando.
No?
Unless he decides to reveal that to you, nobody would have seen it.
Nope. I don't want them to think I'm crazy.
I guess I would climb up on top of the mast, kind of like the crow's nest, and try to take a look out over the horizon and implore my compatriots to get a move on so we can outrun this storm.
Sure. Yeah. And you think, as the swell is starting to pull back in, this would be a good time if you were sort of manning the masts here to sort of catch some of that wave. And
Yeah,
it
exactly.
Might have to, propel you forward a little bit. So what would you like to do? Just kind of chill here, or you want to do an action for the sails? Because what we're going to need, just to give you a little quick mechanics, is basically you need somebody called the capstan, which is somebody to control the anchor if you need that. You have the halyard, which is the main sail and the thrust, and then you have somebody who has to operate the helm, which is for steering. So it's not anything crazy. It just means as things are happening, somebody sort of needs to jump on one of these things in order for things to happen or not to happen.
I'll man the sails then, yeah.
Sure. All right, we figure with all the decks and the climbing gear and all that stuff, yep, you can sort of move around and be wherever you want when you want to be there. All right, and Orlando's at the top there. Okay. So that was your action. Did you want to do anything else? Right? You just said you're just going to walk around, or do you want to try to do something? You want to man the sails and actually do a thing? Because then I'll have you roll effort.
Yeah, I'm going to man the sails and try to get a gust going so we can, move.
Yep. So give me normal decks here.
That's a 9.
Yep. So you're still getting the hang of it. You're sort of figuring out what kind of knots are these. You've never seen knots like these.
Hey, every ship's different.
yeah.
You got to feel it out.
I'm gonna
That's right,
start
that's
chewing it. Like, ow.
Yeah, so it'll be easy next time.
Okay.
All right, and then we go to Josephine.
Can I head below deck and see if there's like any spare ammo or anything?
You certainly can. Yep. So just
Okay.
walk on over there and put your deck. Correct. Yep. So you're in there, and all you see right now is just a bunch of closed boxes, and you swear one of them says "Do not open till Xmas," but otherwise they are just labeled with different random stuff. Looks like you can't really quite make out the writing. You've been there for a while.
Okay.
So what would you like to do?
Okay. I want to start opening boxes except the one that we're not supposed to open.
Sure.
See if I can find any like bullets or anything.
Mm-hmm. So just go over to a box and then roll for it.
Okay.
Yep. So that one's going to be
D20?
D20. It's gonna be normal. So you're kind of fussing with this stuff, and the lid is kind of giving way and stuff, and you smell there's some fresh fruits in there. But that's about it. You couldn't quite open it. You can seize it.
Okay.
And while you're there, roll for me. Let's do a wisdom check, please.
All right. 16.
Yes. So with wisdom, you can see out of the hull as you're sort of peeking into this box and trying to figure this thing open. Right in front of you, on the planks on the inside of the wall of the ship, you can see a face kind of imbued on it, sort of superimposed, and it's kind of coming at you, curiously looking at you, and you can clearly tell that it's a woman with long, unkempt hair, and she looks quite not alive. She looks very gaunt in her face, and she just kind of is peering at you, and then she just sort of vanishes back into the side of the ship, and you can see that the blue light as it's sort of kind of moving through the wood grain itself, and it's almost like this person is swimming in between the grain.
So I'm going to call back up to the people up deck and be like, "Hey guys, I think we might have a stowaway."
And as you say that, the timer ticks down.
Uh-oh. Okay.
I'll yell back. Ask them if they know anything about manning sails, because Snot does not.
Like chewing on the rope.
Now, as Snot's chewing on the rope, is anybody taking the wheel, or is anybody just kind of standing around the deck? Because I don't think.
Yes, I'm going to sprint up. I used to work on this fishing vessel, little tiny thing, nothing like this. So I'm just going to try to use that knowledge.
So on your way to getting up there, because I think you all were exploring, nobody went to man anything other than Snot. So you're
on my next
yeah,
turn.
you're like, I'm going to go check the wheel out. And as you do, the first person to see it would probably be Turk, unless Snot, you're higher up, one of you. But you're going to see that coming right underneath of you, the swell has sort of taken the ship and pushed it forward. I mean, this thing is really going for it. You're going to ludicrous speed and possibly into plaid. And as you're moving down this thing, you're going, all of a sudden, a giant unseen reef slams into the bottom of the boat. And when this thing, right now, we're going to roll another timer. This is coming in there. You are currently, you got a nice long turn here. So you are currently stuck on this thing, and you think that if this boat stays on here and it can't get out in the next 4 rounds, the boat is going to be taking some serious damage. So the boat, just so you know, we basically are given the boat has 4 hits. If the boat gets all 4 hits, it sinks. So you think if it stays here, it's going to take quite a bit of hits. And then you see once again out into the distance the dark sort of clouds and the waves starting to kind of grow. And in the very distance, I think Orlando, once again, or Turk, you would see this. In the far distance, besides when the lightning is crackling, you see this huge kind of glowing mass of green energy in the far distance. But it's way too hard to see, but you definitely see the illumination of something in the water. And it's not only when the lightning strikes. So currently, you guys are stuck on some coral. And we'll go back to the top. Turk.
So, how are we supposed to unstick it? By like sailing off of it? Is that the mechanic we're supposed to do here? I don't know anything about boats.
Yeah. So basically, to get out of coral, you have to, suss out a way to do this. So maybe it's essentially, it can shred your boat if not carefully maneuvered. Right? It's you want to figure out a way to sail out of this thing. So we could treat it as effort essentially. The idea is you guys are going to come up with a way to get out of here as quickly as possible. The faster you do it, the better, because each round there's potential for something to happen. You're currently stuck.
Okay, so fastest way is the sails are down. I elemental air into the sails.
Yeah.
Put us in reverse.
You could definitely do that, but there's a chance that this could grind in there. Like you're basically going to scrape it along the sides of these claws of coral that's everywhere. This reef that you're stuck in there. So if you want to do that, you want to do it carefully. It's going to be hard. Otherwise, you can just roll easy or normal, and each one of these is going to give you a different sort of effect. So you want to pay attention and do it, or do you want to kind of just be like, we gotta go, and you're just going to, gun it?
What do you think, guys?
Do the hard roll. Go for it.
Do the hard
Target's
roll.
only 11.
Yeah.
Beaut.
Nice.
That's a dirty 20.
That's a dirty 20. Very nice. Yep. And then we're going to put a little bit of effort here. So we'll do so roll for me. Let's see how well you did that. So you did it. Now roll for me a D4. Nice. Oh yeah. Okay. Got 4 effort on that to get out of this thing. Okay. That was the first one. So that was Turk's turn. All right, Orlando.
So if his magic spell applied basic effort, does that mean that without magic I probably do not stand much of a chance?
Depending on what you decide to do. Yeah, this is
there's no motor on it.
No, it's all wind. Yeah, I mean the wind is definitely picking up here. You have some, but this thing is basically just gripping the side of the boat with this sharp coral. So
gotcha. Then I am going to rush to the helm, and that is not me. I'm gonna rush. Sorry about that. I'm gonna rush to the helm and take the wheel and try to just take directions from anybody. Kind of like when you're backing up into a blind spot or something. I'm just gonna do my best to put it where it needs to be.
Sure.
Put the rudders where they need to be.
Exactly. Yeah. So as you're doing that, you can see that there's actually below you some of the coral is caught in the rudder. So you think
That's
that maybe
a problem.
that clearing some of this from it may potentially give you a chance to get out of here.
Okay. But that's probably a good ways down from me, right?
Yeah. I mean, you can see that like the corals, from where this is, you kind of popped up a little bit, right? You're stuck in it. So if there was a way to break the coral free from the area, it would give you some. So basically, applying effort there would help. Otherwise, you're just kind of you're turning the wheel and nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah. So I run up, I grab the wheel, I feel the resistance immediately, and know something's wrong.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna look around the deck for anything heavy once I see it.
Oh yeah, there's definitely stuff. So roll for me. First thing you do is roll for me a D100.
Anyone ever pick up the scythe?
I don't think so. It might have fallen overboard at this point. If anybody did take it.
Yeah, Bug did.
Okay.
I did? Okay, I took it.
I thought you did.
You need to. You need something to do besides throw rocks.
You're supposed to
Yeah.
say yes.
Sword I can throw.
So there's nothing there, but you see, Orlando, as you were sort of moving around and things, you find that there's sort of a little hidden compartment. And when you sort of put your hand on there, you're kind of, touching this thing. You find inside of this that there is a shoulder cannon. And it is a weapon capable of piercing ship timbers, but it's portable. However, there's no ammunition.
I'm not even thinking of that initially. When I bend down and I accidentally scoot the secret compartment and I get closer and I lift the lid and it slowly reveals itself to me, the biggest smile crosses my face. And just, I gotta do everything I can to hold back that single tear. So I'm gonna pull it out and realize there's no ammunition. Be like, shh.
Yep, nothing there. I mean, it looks it's in pretty good condition. It probably hasn't been taken care of in a while. Salt's got to it, but it's there. Yeah, so that's what you get, and you get some information.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I don't want to drop that, so yeah, I'm
All right.
done.
It's not. This will be easy for you this time.
Yeah, I mean, we can't go anywhere without the sails, so I'm gonna chew through.
All right, go for it.
Ah!
Wow.
I swear to God, I've done this before now.
As you manage to do that, the timer's going to tick down. for that
I
fail.
did roll really well in the beginning.
You
so this is
did,
karma.
yeah. You're rolling way too high. You saved animals. I mean, you did quite a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, this happens. The timer ticks down, and you start to feel a huge gust of wind. And you felt like at this point, if you could have potentially done something to save it, but instead, the boat gets caught in the wind here, and it pulls it, and you can all hear the scraping as this reef is just tearing into the sides of the planks. And as that's happening, who's that? Yeah. So you there, Josephine, you hear a shriek from the wood grains, and you see the kind of that blue light as it's sort of swimming around all the different wood planks, and the shriek of this thing as if it's actually feeling some of this thing happening to itself. And the boat is now -1 to its total.
Don't worry, guys. That sound is totally normal.
Yeah. So that is that
It
turn.
means it's working.
Ivory Jane, 3.
Is that my turn?
That was Snot's fail. So now we're going to the back to the.
No, it's working. It's
Yeah.
working.
So Josephine, you saw that as this reaction was happening. That's what I was giving you, free information. So
Okay,
It's still
so
now it's your turn.
I think since we're like pirates, I think the Master Skull might be like a flask. So I think Yosephine might be a little bit drunk and think she's seeing things.
Sure.
So I am gonna call out to the others though and be like, hey, what are y'all doing? Haven't you ever manned a boat before? And I'm gonna keep searching for ammo.
Sure. Yep. So you go to another one. Roll for me. This will be same thing. Just a normal effort.
Okay.
Wow. Nope. When that
I
happens,
loudly reprimand Josephine.
Yeah,
Like,
you
get
start
your ass up here.
as Josephine does that, the planks around you start to illuminate, bathing the entire room in this ghostly color. And when it does, you see an apparition before you. And this person definitely fits the description of Celia, who was that sea-born mage that has quite a bit of power. And this person stands before you. I need you to make me a hard charisma check, please.
Okay. Nope.
You are struck with fear. You cannot do anything in the presence of Celia, other than to get yourself the hell out of here. And the closest exit is the stairs.
I'm gonna use my movement to go upstairs and, like, very wide-eyed, like, look at Orlando and be like, we definitely have a stowaway, and I don't think she knows how to man the sails.
That's accurate. So you're currently on top of the deck with the others, and you just hear the shrieking of Celia. All of you at this point would hear this for sure. And the glow is coming through the planks as well. And then that's that. So let me go back to the
As
top.
a, can I just respond to him running up? So
Yeah.
as Josephine gets to the top, I'm not paying attention to the stowaway. I just want to tell him, like, tell her, go grab an oar and go start smashing the coral at the front of the ship.
Are there any oars above, like, on the deck?
Yeah, there would be 3.
Okay. So yeah, I think I already used my action. But, like,
Yeah, you're
next time
terrified.
I'll
You're right now.
start
Your
smashing
turn is
oars.
literally you're pissing yourself in fear.
Yeah, I just want him to know that the situation is dire and nobody's going back down.
And as that happens, the timer will tick down. And when it does,
Wait,
uh-huh,
we haven't went 2 turns yet.
that was
I've only had 1 action during the stuck.
no, yes, because the Snot doing his nat 1 fail
His
pushed
nat
the boat
1.
Oh,
closer,
got you.
which caused it to tick down.
Going according to plan, boys.
Yep. So underneath the deck, and it will you'll start to see all of you, Turk first, as this apparition sort of manifests itself straight through the wood, and it just slowly, the first thing you see is the top of the head, the hairs in front of the face, and then it just looks up and it stares directly at you, Turk. And I am going to need you to roll fear as well. So roll for me hard charisma.
Nice.
Very nice. Hard charisma. You're able to resist, and you see this person. Now they're not trying to intimidate you. They're not spooking you or coming at you or anything. But just something
So
about this.
So the fear is not them like attempting to scare me. It's
No.
just a natural reaction. Fine.
Yes, yeah, they have an aura about them, and you're able to kind of, hold yourself steady. You're glad you're wearing brown pants today. That's important. And yes, they're coming up and looking at you, and again, you see this is definitely Celia. And Celia, as she's staring at you, kind of regards you, and you can see in her eyes there's sadness in her sort of hollowed out eyes. And she just kind of looks at you, and she doesn't really say anything. You can see she's mouthing something, but no words are coming out.
I'm guessing I can't read lips.
Yeah, well, Candy, roll for me binary. Let's see. Skull, yes. Otherwise, no. Yeah, you see something. So you're able to make out a few of her words. And as she does it, she is basically saying something about, you think, some keywords. I'm going to omit some words. And you can tell she says, killed, pride, and fishmen.
She was killed by Walter J. Fishman.
That bastard.
That's what you see. Do you want to take any other action? I mean, that was you just were resisting her coming up. And then we'll go, that was her turn, and I think that's her turn. Yeah.
I want to try to do something about us being stuck on this reef.
Sure.
So I guess I'll try the wind thing again since it worked last time.
Mm-hmm. And Orlando, you're currently, you see this as he's doing it. Uh-huh. Yep.
And that's a D4, right?
Yep, roll a D4. Yep. It looks, you're getting there. It's moving. You can all hear it, as this thing's slowly again scraping against the sides, but you were able to blow it just in the straight way, so no problems there. Okay. And then we go to Orlando.
So as I can feel the ship moving, I'm gonna try to muscle the... Oh, the fucking rudder's caught.
Mm-hmm.
That's a problem. Is there a large barrel or something I can roll to the edge and just shoulder up over to drop and try to break it free?
Yes, there are 2.
Alright, well, I'm by myself up here and I don't see any other way, so...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna tip it over, roll it, and then just put all my might to heave it up over the,
So
railing.
roll for me your strength. Okay, yeah.
Oh, sorry. So 10 plus 3, so
Yeah.
13.
No, that's more. That's what you needed. I was gonna say what you could do is depending on your level of strength throwing and that stuff. Roll for me Dex and let's just see how accurate you were.
So that's plus 2. 12.
Nice. Yep. So with that, you hit this thing, and then roll for me 2 basic effort.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. So you guys think that you're almost in the clear here. It looks like there's just not much left of this coral. You've cleared that area now, so the rudder you're able to turn it free, no problems.
Alright, so as I run back up to the wheel, I give it a good spin to test it out, make sure, try to, clear any of the broken pieces, and I just yell down, "Not now, lady! We're about to drown!"
Oh, you look at her? Roll for me charisma.
Okay.
Addressing her, yeah, she will manifest her.
17.
Yeah, so she, as you called her over, she kind of comes over back here to regard you, but you were able to resist her charisma pull.
I'm not going
fear.
to look at her, but as I feel her presence, I'm just gonna snark off and be like, "Oh, did you come to take the wheel, did you?"
And again, she starts mouthing words, but she looks helpless and puts out her hands, as if in defeat. She does look quite pitiful. And then Snot.
I guess I'm gonna try to get this thing going again.
Should be easy for you.
Finally.
Yep. You got it. All right, so you hit all the different the ropes. You chewed through all the correct ones. Let's see how much effort.
A tool effort? What effort am I rolling?
We're just doing basic. Yep.
Basic effort?
Very nice. Yep, it looks
Yep.
pretty good. Pretty good there. Oh, and then I'm sorry. Orlando? Did you roll 2 of those? You did, right? Yeah.
I did, yes.
Okay.
Yep, because I got 7, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So I would also point to the apparition and be like, "Who's that?"
Roll charisma.
Roll charisma.
Yep.
Okay,
We
plus
just
2.
don't learn.
17.
Yep. You're able to see her, no problem. She comes over, and again, she starts doing this. Let's see if you know anything about this. Yeah, you can also read her lips, or at least understand what she's kind of giving out there. She says, with her sort of gestures, but you can almost hear a faint echo coming around and sort of in the timbers again. Everything's sort of resonating, and you're able to hear a couple more words. And she says, basically, that Munsell was helping her with a failed mission, and then you all hear it at the same time. It was to destroy the monolith.
You say we all hear it?
Yeah, at that point. And you think maybe because more people are able to suss out this stuff or something, it's everything is kind of manifesting a little bit differently now. And then go to Josephine.
All right, so she gets up on the deck and like Orlando tells her to like get an oar and help out. She's like, ugh, you guys can't do anything without me, can you? Like she starts walking towards the oars and then she sees the ghost.
Mm-hmm. Now this will be
Nah,
easy,
you get
easy charisma, but you have to roll again.
Okay. 16.
No problem. Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go grab an oar and start I'm poking around the coral and like trying to like break it away so we can leave.
You want to go for the coral, you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we've already freed the back rudders, yeah, but sure, on the sides or anywhere you want to go. Yep. That's fine.
Okay.
And you grabbed one of the wooden oars, you said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can see that she, Celia, some of her essence basically goes into that oar. So roll for me a ultimate.
Okay.
Because you're hitting this thing.
Plus
so
4.
Yep.
Alright,
Yep.
and
so
then
you get it.
ultimate.
Yep.
10.
Perfect. So with the 10, as you are hitting this thing, and you can see her sort of, the energy, that blue glow in the fibers of this ore as you come crashing down to it, you see it explode, and all of this reef around you starts to break free, and the boat just starts to slowly move forward. And in the distance here, timer ticks down again, boom, you can see that the green mass is in the distance again, and it looks as if you're getting a little bit closer, and you're moving this thing. Go back to the top. It's not. Oh, sorry. Orlando. No, Turk. Sorry. I'm all over this.
Real quick,
Uh-huh.
once for free, I do want to head back down below deck.
Sure. Yep, so do that, and then Turk.
Yeah, I want to heal Snot since he's like the only one of us that has still got damage.
Sure. Very good. Oh, yep.
It's
that'll do it.
15 HP.
Nice. And you're using healing magic, correct?
Yep.
As you do that, Celia shrieks,
Oh god.
and then her essence goes back into the timbers. And you can see just the kind of the glow, just sort of, dissipating inside the wood. And then down at the bottom there, you, Josephine, would see the kind of the timbers and stuff are moving, and they disappear into this area here. It's behind this big bullhead door, this door that's locked.
Cool.
Alright, so it was Turk. Orlando?
Certainly. I mean, I'm up here at the helm. I guess I would continue to stay at the helm. I can't walk away from it, especially now.
Yep.
So, what's it looking like? What do I need to do? What's my instincts
So you
telling
see
me?
in the distance, especially from your perch there, and I think you guys would communicate, you and Snot, but you can see that something in the distance here, let's get rid of this timer, is getting pretty close again, but not too close.
Is it?
It's moving at a snail's pace, but it's there. Is that green glow again? But you are moving towards it, or it is moving towards you, but it's sort of reaching and sort of expanding outwards towards you. It is definitely a green glowing mass, and it is headed towards you. And you do not think this is...
I feel like my initial reaction would be it's gonna melt my skin off.
Yeah,
But-
yeah. I mean, you probably heard a rumor about that. Do not, stay away from green, glowing ocean water. Not a good thing. Okay.
All right, then
But you
I'm
can do.
probably gonna be pulling it hard to port side.
Yeah, if you want, you can either meet this thing. You can turn. You want to go port side? You said.
I mean, I think we would
Sure.
start trying to turn the boat in the
Mhm.
opposite direction, right?
Yep.
Does anyone not want me to do that? Okay, perfect.
Okay. As you start turning
Go
it,
for it.
only a few heartbeats later, you see that green aura, this big, massive green, also starts to change its course.
So I have that slow realization where I'm like, I stop for a second and I slowly start pulling on the wheel again, watching the green mass, like trying to put 2 and 2 together like a chimpanzee at the zoo.
Yep. And then once again, it does the same thing. It just keeps tracking with you.
Okay, I'll let it go adrift
Yep.
and let the others
you're staring
poke
at it
around and
and,
figure out what's going on.
Do me a favor. Roll for me, wisdom or int.
My int
To be
is
at target.
3, I believe.
That's all
So 5.
Nope. You
I'm perplexed.
yeah, you get a little dust in your eyes and you blink out the tears, and that's about it. All right. Stop.
Yeah, I guess do I have to stay manning the sails?
You can
to
do whatever you
keep
want.
the
It's,
ship
yeah,
going?
so now it's up to you guys. So if you're going fast or trying to do any kind of maneuvering or stuff like that, you just tell me what you want to do and then talk about it. But you can do whatever you want.
Well, I guess weren't we trying to like find a key or something?
So I would say that when you had killed vaporized Keth, he definitely dropped a couple things. It would be the that weapon, and also it would be the key as well. And the key is basically you think it is a skeleton key that is used for anything on this particular vessel.
I mean, I don't know. I guess I would yell down while I'm manning the staff and just like what's the go-to here, boys? What do we want to do?
And as
I'll pat the cannon on my shoulder and yell back, "Find ammo for this thing."
and as you ask that question, you do see that blue light that's basically underneath of Orlando, and it looks like it's coming from underneath of his particular area now. It would be under his
I
feet.
guess I can hop down from the sails if we're going at a decent pace and take a peek.
Yeah, if you want to like tie it off, and I don't have scalar
Yeah.
here, but you do something really Hall
Nor do
Yardy,
yeah.
and it happens. So you basically got to
Sure.
send your catch in the wind. Now, if Turk, you decided to do anything, you could add effort to that and just push this thing farther. But it depends if you guys are headed towards that thing or not. Around you in the distance, I mean, I don't think any of you would actually have maps, right? Nobody took maps.
Nope.
All right, let's see. Did anybody have a map?
What? Who needs a map on a boat?
What kind of pirates do you think we are?
Yeah, we go wherever the wind takes us. Yeah, so none of you have maps. Okay, so you're there. Yes. So what did you want to do?
Look.
So you tied it off, and what do you want to do? Stop. You're free to move about the cabin.
Yeah, check out the glowy situation.
Sure. So you just kind of take your feet, slide down, the
Yep.
ladder in a cool pose, and you would see that it's definitely coming from this particular area, which is next to Josephine.
What you doing, Josephine?
Searching for ammo.
Oh yeah, me too. What a coincidence. I'm gonna search for the cannon ammo.
Who has the key? Does anybody have the key? Is Orlando?
Could I grab
Yeah, if that's what you're trying. I thought that's what you guys had said.
Yeah, I've not
Yeah.
looted anything, so.
Yeah.
I'm a Gerblin, so shiny things tend to attract me.
Yeah. Well, so if you said shiny things, well, up here. Ooh, boy. Yes.
Oh, what's that?
You definitely, if you're looking for shiny things, I mean, there's definitely something up there. You're
I'm
gonna
always looking for shiny things. I'm gonna take my key and approach the shiny thing.
Okay. Yes, so the shiny thing in front of that just looks like basically some reinforced bulwark, but there's also, on the side here, you catch the glimpse of a chest. So if you want, you can
Well,
roll for
let
me
me
that.
stick my key in it.
D, actually no, this one is not a D. So if you put that key, it turns it, and makes an audible click, but you also hear like a little bit of hissing, like tss, as this thing is almost airtight sealed. Once again,
Wow.
dwarven make, something not normally found or common. And inside of this one, you find roll for me a d4.
Ooh.
Holy hell!
Two.
Of course you rolled that one. You find this item, and you as a Gerblin recognize this. And this is called Nabgo's Wings of Gork.
Hell yeah.
Nabgo's
Nabgo.
Wings of Gork are they're basically goblin make for sure of a lost time and era, possibly in a place called the Alf Marches, where a certain Gerblin was able to construct said wings after many trials, and they created this device that allows them to have flight, and as the wings flap, it creates magical energy which lifts this thing off the ground to anybody who's wearing it.
Wow. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna take it and throw it around my shoulders or whatever. Is it like
it's
like
a perfect goblin fit. Yeah, it's got straps, so you can buckle it in, and so you're basically now have these archangel style wings that come out, but it's made out of like dragon hide leather, right? And it's got gears that kind of fold into itself. So as soon as you kind of double tap the chest, it just comes out. So if you wear this, you have flight. Period.
Josephine, check it out.
You're gonna open it inside a tight quarter. It's
Yeah. I'm gonna sling it around. I guess that's probably my action. But yeah, I was slinging around my shoulders, and I want to run back out to the deck because I'm gonna jump off the mast and fly.
Oh my god, that's next turn stuff. But yeah. All right, dope. Josephine.
Josephine thinks she's really drunk now after what she's just seen. After like her friend comes down and then flies away.
He's just talking about it. He's muttering this in the corner of what he's just monologuing.
I'm just like, oh, I gotta get away with the fly. It's gonna be cool.
So she's kind of just gonna like rub her eyes and keep searching the crates for ammo.
Yeah. So roll for me easy on this one. You just gotta hit one of these. Come on. Oh my god.
Nope. Wait, what stat is that?
Give me your best stat. What are you good at? Wisdom. What do you got? You rolled a weird character.
Strength.
Oh man.
Sure. With strength, you
He's just
punch
feeling
something.
bad
Give me your strength. I know.
Okay, that's a 9 then.
Great. Good enough. Yeah, you punch open one of these things, and you find. Let's see how many of these things. You find one cannonball.
Make it count.
There it is. But there's no weapons on this, and you think that this might fit the cannon that Orlando had found.
One very well packed cannonball.
Okay,
18 pounds of straw.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that and put it in my pocket and call up to Orlando and be like, "Hey, I found something for your gun."
Nice. Okay, that's your turn. So you grab a thing. You're on top of the deck. All right. Timer ticks down. Same thing. You see that swell. As that's happening, though, you see a couple of shapes in the water there. Who's on top? Turk? You see something underneath of you. And it's sort of on, boat sides. It's this side of the boat. And this shape that's sort of underneath of you is large. And it's pretty deep. It's down there. And let's see how many. Did I roll for that one? I don't think I did on this one. Oh, yeah. So that particular one is, it comes up, and this particular shape starts to push the side of the boat. You guys can all feel the boat starting to tilt towards the left. And the shape that's coming up, you start to see it first, Turk, and it looks like a huge bulbous head. And moments later, you start to see an appendage floating near it. And you notice that these two pieces have been torn apart. You recognize this as a creature of lore, a kraken. But something has torn this thing apart. And it's drifting by you. You can see it, just sort of the piece. It's crashing into the boat a little bit. So I need everybody to roll dex. See if you can stay on as this boat is slowly getting pushed to the side. Ooh, nat 20. Very nice. Take a hero coin there. Bug. Yep.
Nice. Thank you.
Oh, wait, that's right. We made a rule. You have to discard your first hero coin, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, you got it.
Dang.
So you've got your hero coin, and I saw a lot of fails. Holy hell, right?
I have a +5, so I still passed.
Oh, you're on the bottom. You're good. Yeah, you just kind of slammed, but you're good.
Oh, okay.
Who did not on the top deck?
I did not.
Okay, so Turk, you're currently falling off the side here. You're hanging on by a hand. so that would allow other people to come up and give you some help here. So that is a strength or dex check if you want to save yourself on your turn. Orlando, you passed?
I have not taken an action. I will try to right the
this
ship.
Is to see... Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Let's do this. This will make it
I'm
different for
assuming
him.
that Josephine is going to go help him up, so I'm already at
Yeah.
the wheel. I should just try to right the ship and make it easier for them.
Yeah, did you roll your dex though first? I gotta see the dex.
I did.
Okay.
I did, yes. I got a nat 12.
Perfect. Okay.
So.
Yes, so now do that, and what this will do, this will help him to get up so he can have advantage on his roll unless somebody gets there first.
Ooh.
So what are you adding to that? You can add wisdom?
I don't think it's going to matter. Sorry, let me pull it up real quick. Yeah, it is not going to matter what I add to that.
There's a hero going
Hey,
out
it
there,
was a big squid head, man. It's hard to control. This shit's rocking all over the place. It's not my fault.
Yeah.
All right, I'm trying. Josephine, please help him.
He's hanging on by a head, so you can assist him if you wanted to, which would be a strength and dex check. Otherwise, he's
is
gonna
it my turn?
Not yet, but he's just letting you know, right? So that's that was on
Okay.
Turk's turn, right? This happened.
I haven't got to
Oh,
take
take your
a
turn.
turn.
Sorry,
I just
yeah.
had to dodge.
Yep. So
Yeah.
take your turn now, so you can roll your to help yourself, strength or dex.
So
But
7
because
plus
he's
4.
yeah.
There you go.
Yep, he's good. Either way, you're going to give advantage on it. So you're able to kind of pull yourself up. And as you do, and you're looking down, you see a dark shape again sort of going around. And moments later, that huge bulbous head is snatched down below the waves.
What happens if I shoot a lightning bolt in the ocean?
Let's find out.
Does the ocean have to roll to dodge?
Nope.
Can God make a sandwich so hot even he can't eat it?
You roll binary and find out.
What?
Alright, so what do you want to do? You're trying to zap the ocean? You're trying to do something? What's up?
If you're letting me get away with that, yeah.
Yep, that timer's ticking down there. Let's see. Go ahead, sir. You zap it. So you just, I mean, yeah, you just do it. And then,
You have to roll. Yeah.
I mean, you gotta roll something, so give me a roll, because you could botch this. Just roll on the
no, I
target.
mean normally you as the GM.
Oh, yeah, no,
but-
I wanted him to cast a
Yeah,
spell, so if he
okay.
botched it, though. So it's gonna
Gotcha.
hit, but otherwise, yeah. So now we're gonna do, let's see how many you get here.
You'd be a bad wizard if you missed the ocean.
Yeah, 19 fish come bobbing up dead.
Nothing
Did
that
you
looks like it could have drugged down the head.
No, whatever it was is totally gone now.
You just rolled a 19 on a D100.
I did. 19 dead
That
fish.
could've
I mean,
been
they
a
look
lot
delicious and they
better.
smell delicious, but they're just kind of floating in front of you.
If only there were time.
Yeah. And then as you illuminated this stuff, you will see that in the as the silhouettes are sort of illuminating, you see that there are some creatures swimming below, sort of following behind the ship. These have long tails of sorts, and they are just sort of keeping up with the ship, but not too close. So that was your turn. Go to Orlando. Oh, we gotta take the timer down, right? I did not do that. Should be a 2.
I
Or
think
did I do it?
has not acted on this round yet.
Okay.
I wasn't sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah, do your turn. Do your turn. Yep. We kind of got out.
I'm gonna be like, I'm like a bird, I wanna fly away, and I'm gonna run upstairs, and I'm gonna climb up the mast and just jump off and fly and like try to fly around the ship and be like, look at me guys, woo!
Okay. So as you do this, yeah, no problem. You're flying around. You're up there. What are you looking for anything? You're just kind of seeing what you see. The storm
Yeah,
is
like
around you.
I'll like use it as an excuse to kind of like scout ahead. There's like creatures about or whatever up in the air.
Sure.
Yeah.
From your vantage point, depending on how far out do you want to go? Do you want to be like far away from the boat, or do you want to stay kind of close? Or you won't see much unless you kind of go out there and really look. It's dark.
Yeah, I'll scout a little far away because why not? I live
Okay.
dangerous.
Cool. So as you're doing that stuff, you're getting, the lightning is crackling all around you as you're sort of in the thing.
Yeah.
You got to keep kind of wiping the rain out of your face and eyes as you're getting pelted with this stuff. But you do manage to see that in the distance there is a silhouette of a ship that is right next to or near that big cloud. And in fact, you recognize that ship, and it is, for sure, Finnigan's Pride.
Finnegan's Pride, ho! Wow.
You are pulling up next to Finnegan's Pride.
Damn, that's a big boat.
Oh, it's huge. This boat is enormous. It is a massive ship. And as you're pulling up to this thing, you can see very clearly that this thing is reinforced armor up the wazoo. I mean, it is literally covered in all manner of bolted-on things. And it is also covered in a lot of frost, and it looks like this thing could shred through a glacier no problem, or it is big. That is for sure. So
yeah.
That's what you see sort of on your action, but you can still do something. You're moving, and you've done that, so if you want to... you're not this close to it, and we can just say, you can move yourself a little bit. But you guys are basically alongside it, sort of trailing into this thing. What would you like to do there? So that was Snot, and we'll go to Orlando. You're the captain.
I am going to stare in awe and be both excited at the prospects of what it could hold, but also be questioning my life decisions. And wonder if this is the stupid decision that's going to get me killed. And if so, it'd be a pretty cool way to die. So I'm going to do my best to pull up to a suitable point that I can see. Like,
Sure.
if I can see any, vulnerabilities, we could sneak in.
Yeah. You would think probably, on the side would be the easiest way. I mean, going here into the rear end of the ship is not going to be easy, so anywhere on the either side would be probably ideal for you. You can definitely see that there's not really like a boarding plank per se on your ship, but there definitely is a lot of ropes and things. So
we'll make it work.
Yeah, just put the ship where you want to go.
I know this goblin. He'll eat any ropes you tell him to.
Mm-hmm. That's right. He certainly will. And I think it's as you're there. Now, the one thing you notice is as you get close to the ship here, the weather has changed drastically. In fact, it is freezing cold as you are here, and everybody on top of the boat starts to feel this icy wind and this chill that permeates, and it's starting to really kind of seep into your flesh here. And you see that this boat, you're not sure how it's happening, but there's definitely something going on here that is causing this. And the water in front of it is actually starting to get very icy, and this boat is just crushing through this thing. And a minute ago, it was not there. So you're not sure if the boat's causing it, or it's just headed towards somewhere that's doing this.
I mean, if I see it on the horizon and I can use an action to try to jump ship,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You could take it
I'll
down.
do it.
Yep.
See ya.
So you're able to get basically right to the edge there, and the first thing you'll start to see as soon as you land on top of this thing, the fast-moving sort of fog bank that's permeating off of this thing, and this thing is colossal, armor-plated. It has shuttered portholes, and there's an iron ram on the front. And this, that was the previous one. So you've escaped that one, but I think we'll that one. Yeah, no, it was meant to be.
Oh,
so,
it's destined.
Yeah. So this one, you guys start to see here. This is going to be tricky for this one. In front of the ship here is a vaporous green fume that is sort of coming. This ship is driving into this thing, or possibly emitting from it. You're not sure. But this is who is magic amongst you? Who has a skull? I think it was Josephine.
I have a skull.
Yeah, you would know this to be basically, this is definitely arcane, and this is a spell that you would have heard about only in myth and legend called the Arcane Wave. And this particular thing will tell you that if anybody who gets caught in this and it touches your flesh, bad news bears. You do not want to be outside when this thing goes off, and you can see it building up in that telltale sign of that energy that's about to pulse. And you think in one round this thing's going to go off. And from your position there, Orlando, you can see that there is definitely quite a few entrances and exits on this boat. So basically anywhere near a main mast, there is a way to get inside if you chose to.
Yeah, I'm like an insect looking for a warm place. I'm just skittering all over looking for any spot I can wiggle my body into and get inside for protection.
Sure. Yep. And then you guys just see Orlando just kind of jump on the boat and just, he just swan dives right into a little hole, and he's disappeared there. All right, who else want to take an action? Anyone want to follow him? Because I'll just speed things along so we can just do that. And you guys all see everybody inside of that thing, clamoring inside. Okay, so you find yourselves on the Finnigan's Pride. So you would have entered somewhere from the center, I assume. You guys kind of find your way down here near the masts. Turk, you find yourself on this boat, this huge boat of myth and mystery, Finnigan's Pride. The cold, you can still feel it kind of coming in, and any of you that are, closest to this section here, this is a blown apart area of the boat where wind and howling rain is kind of coming in there, and you can still, smell the salty air and see the darkness outside. Yes, so Turk, what would you like to do? Investigate, search, check out?
I think we should probably move as like a unit and not start wandering off in different directions.
Mm-hmm.
Darn.
I'm cool with that. I want to stay in the back though.
Sure. Yep. So just pick and I've got little room numbers here to kind of make things easier. So just tell me what area you want to kind of head to. So I'll move these in a little bit. 7, 4.
Since we're moving as a unit, do you guys just want to say we all head towards point whatever?
Y'all wanna roll?
Yeah, we'll just simultaneously use our movement.
Yeah, I'm totally
Okay.
cool with that.
So
You're gonna
one of you guys
line up at
wanna
the door,
check
so
out first?
yeah, the classic line up at the door scenario.
Yeah, do the old squat, kick in the door, waving the 4-4.
I will suggest up that way looks like it ascends, right? Like there's ladders and stairs going up.
Yeah. So if you
in
want to
the
get back to
northern
the
side.
top of the deck, you would go up the ladders that go up. This way is to the front bulkhead area. Back here, captain's quarters, and then these sealed out rooms, which you can obviously see the insides of. I'm not going to cover all of them with a map, but they.
That's fine.
You can smell the blood coming out of some of these rooms. How about that?
Ooh.
Oh
I
yeah,
think head towards captain quarters. What do you guys think?
yeah.
Yeah,
Check
sure.
down here before we head upstairs.
Sounds good.
Okay. Yep. So, and the target for this is going to be a little different, guys. It's a little different. So.
9.
Well, if you're inside, and I'm going to tell you this flat out, inside the target is 13. Outside, 18.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
don't be
So when you
outside.
say outside, does that mean not just on the top deck, right? That means like outside the boat.
No, specifically if you're on the top deck or anywhere outside of this boat. Yeah, that's not inside here.
Exposed.
Yeah, exposed, and also anybody near this particular area as well. You might have to start sussing with that, because I'm counting that as outside as well. So your target is currently 13, unless you're over there or above. Cool?
Okay.
Cool.
Alright, so you're all lining up at the door here, except for Snot, who's staying up there? Oh, you're coming, okay. So, yep.
Sorry about that.
No worries. So make sure I'm not misreading anything here. Yep, so you get
Free and
yourselves
clear.
to the, this area, which I believe is supposed to be the captain's area. The helm, as they call it, right? So, yes, you get to the helm, which has these twin stairs, and is connected via it's a little different, though. This is connected via a brass tube here to get through these areas, and it is connected by the capstan and the ram stations. It is, who's going first, actually? Who was headed up the thing first?
I'll
Kirk
lead the
is
way
first.
because I have 10 extra hit points.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
take a
definitely
bit
staying
more
in the
beating.
back.
Yeah, so you can feel this, because you've been doing this the most here, Orlando, is that the ship, your presence of this thing, has made it start to kind of feel, you can, sense in your brain that the ship is going around in circles. And you're understanding that if you wanted to do anything with the ship, you gotta get in here and man this thing. And it's currently, I guess, I would keep this door open just because it's cooler that way, but you can see there are some bodies on the ground. Some of which are frozen, and it's hard to tell what the hell they are. It looks like they were blasted somehow with just ice. They're encased. They are humanoid forms for sure. And you can see one of them, the face is kind of out there. It looks definitely human, and the other ones are all kind of obscured. And then there's like a bloody trail and sort of, what you see. What would you
I don't like any of that.
No, I imagine you would not. But I love
Turk.
it.
Go in there.
Oh, and I will also say that there is a wonderful chest here. There's two, actually. There's two.
Does it look locked?
Does it look locked?
You'll have
Does
to
it
go.
look capable of being locked?
I don't know. Go put your finger on it. Go see what happens.
Am I looking at the map right? Like, there's a door, and then we enter. Or are we basically already in?
Yeah, once you came down here, I'm just saying that there's these are where you came up and down these ladders. That's how you enter into the area. And then anytime
Can
there's
we
a
go
little red
through a
X
brass tube?
It's it says it connects via brass tube to the capstan and ram
It's like
station.
a submarine.
Yeah, the twin stairs at the helm can be reached. So somehow you get into this tube and you can get to the capstan and ram stations. It's
Man,
like
love me a tube.
It zips.
Love me
it sounds like
ramming
it,
and tubing.
Yeah, it sounds like it zips you from A to B.
And how do I ping again? Is it hold down right click?
Double click.
Yep, when you do that.
Okay, in here.
Water, death.
Is that the where the bodies were?
Yeah, they're all around.
I
You. You're currently standing on somebody's face.
Okay, just because I've seen Pirates of the Caribbean, I know about boat people. I'm going to go ahead and just cast Atom Palm
Oh,
on these corpses.
sure. Okay.
That is a 13.
Yep, that happens. Okay.
14 damage.
Whoa.
Ooh, baby.
I'm gonna blow a hole in the deck. Jesus.
Yeah, interesting. Okay. So you want to do some crazy shit inside of a thing. Atom Palm, huh? Sure. You do it, and how much damage does Atom Palm do?
It just did 14.
14 total?
All near targets.
Okay.
Wait,
roll for me a
Is that him?
roll for me a D4. Okay. Roll for me a D6.
E6. 3.
Ah, okay. You find, and I shit you not, Flint's door knocker. Flint's door knocker is a huge fucking cannon that doesn't seem like it requires your average ammunition. In fact, it matches the same exact. Who has that? Whoever has the scythe. And in doing that, it triggers something in your memory, and you go, "Wait a minute, is this? It can't be. Is it? It must be. Yeah, this is Flint's door knocker." And then you go and you point to the other one. You go, oh, "This is who's here now? Oh, yeah. This is Josephine's corroded claw, or no, sorry, Bug's corroded claw." So you've got Bug's corroded claw, which is the it was going to be dry scythe, but he didn't make it, so it's yours now. Then you got Flint's door knocker, and Nabgo's wing of Gork, which belongs to Snot. So those 3 items, and they are all the same kind of dwarven make. That strange, beautiful artistry that was made to craft these things. Same thing, powered by this red energy. And you think that if you were to possibly use this thing, you would use some of that energy. Anyway, that's what you find. So good turn. This house is clear. This room, at least.
Is there, like, where it's the captain's quarters, though, is there, like, anything, like, official, like, stationary, like, anything with, like, clues as to what was going on or anything like that?
Well,
Should have asked that before you blew the room up. Jesus.
The room is I said it was clear.
Seismic attack.
I mean, you could see like bits of paper, that's cinders, just kind of floating down, the confetti.
It wasn't an explosion.
One of them, hey, it said atom palm. I heard atom bomb, so that's what happens.
Creates a seismic burst.
Seismic burst, my god. Yeah, the windows shatter behind you, and the wind sucks out of all the clues that were in this room. Yeah.
Got him.
First turn atom palm. Did not see that coming.
They never do.
Nope. So, yeah, there's still a wheel in here that I guess needs to be manned somehow. So you can control it from in here or from the top. And there's also some kind of pipe or I don't know, a hydraulic thing that can shoot you from one end of this thing to the other. Because it says brass tube, and that's what I'm going for.
My whole strategy was I can't kick the door open and fireball, so what can I do?
Wait a minute. No, I found this. I'm sorry. I found the thing I was doing. So when you did that stuff, yeah, you destroyed a thing, you got a treasure. But you also, sir, did a thing, which we're going to roll for. Pew! Oh, just one. Okay, so that happens, and when you disturb this thing, and one of these icy forms stands up, and
They were all obliterated for 14 damage.
Well, this one was obviously hiding under at least 6 other corpses, because it jumps out with a spear, and it lunges right for you. Roll dex! And it's target 13. Got any
It's
dex?
flat 11.
Flat 11. Nope! Get you with a spear. Booyah! Take 4.
Okay, I'm still at 16.
Yep, it feels icy. You feel your movements possibly slowed. Alright, who's next? Good turn, Turk. Wild.
I guess I don't know, but are we still moving as a unit here?
Well, you see, I mean, from I guess back there,
We're in
you saw
combat
the
now.
atom palm,
Yeah,
pow!
yeah.
Then you heard, ah! And this creature comes out with a fucking spear in its hand, overhand thrusting down on top of this guy.
Word. Am I far? Will we say?
You guys are kind of close. I mean, y'all sort of backed up when he went to do atom palm as a free action, I guess.
Yeah.
But everybody was sort of around here where Josephine is, so it's up to you.
Yeah. I mean, I will move back a little bit to get a better shot. I'm just gonna try to pop a pop shot at him.
Sure. What do you have? You have a boom gun and a
I have a big heat,
The
so
big heat,
far
that's
attacks are easy. So
Sure. Yeah,
it's in my best interest to jump back a little.
Yeah. And the only way I'm messing with ammo is basically when you shoot this thing, you know, if you fail, then we discuss what happens with your ammo, but that's about it.
Okay, cool. I got +5. Oh.
Oh no!
You put it out
Here.
there, baby boy!
No, take
Yeah.
my hero coin.
Wow.
Unless you have one to
Now,
spend.
what does that make? No.
Quite a few. And a lot of 4s for
Thank
the
you, sir.
counter timers, my god. Wow!
All right, give it back.
Oh my giddy double 1s.
Yeah.
Oh no.
The cannon fucking explodes, my dude.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
There's no way. Double 1s? It explodes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
You
dude,
thought,
I'm
you know,
down.
I'll just go ahead and load it now, and then put it in my bag. That
Yeah.
way, so I can just pull it out and fire it really fast.
Yeah,
it
now-
seemed like a great idea at the time.
Now, if only you knew somebody that had some kind of energy weapon that could shoot, but that's weird, right? Like, nobody has that, probably. Probably not.
Mhm.
Yeah, that gun's gone. Erase that from your sheet.
Sorry, what's gone?
Your gun, it's gone. It blew up. Double
My
1s.
gun, my big heat.
The big heat is now it's a no heat. It's a buy.
Oh
Double 1s, man. I gotta.
That's okay, I understand. I
Because
say to the omnipotent voice that narrates my life.
Sweet baby boy. Okay. Yep. That happens. Oh my God, it's not. Okay. Orlando. So you see this big explosion. I guess I don't want to punish you that much more, but man, I feel like you should take some damage on that. Holy hell! Roll for me something. Roll con or something. See how
Me?
you. Yeah, because I mean it blew up in your hands.
Boom!
Yeah.
Oh no,
Nice.
I thought that was me.
Oh God!
Oh.
Orlando rolled. Why did you roll?
Oh,
I rolled a 6.
I thought you were telling me
Oh, I'm
to
sorry.
roll
We'll-
con
we'll keep that.
from the atom palm.
No, you could pocket that 20. Give yourself
I
a
was
hero
going
coin.
to run in and attack.
Hell
I mean, that
yeah!
was
Give
my
yourself a
plan.
hero coin for your 20 that you rolled. Snot.
Thank you.
Take D4 of damage. Being gentle. You take 3 for that exploding. It just you're holding this gun. It just blows up. It's
Did I
goblin
get
tech.
did I get healed earlier or no?
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
saying you're all
Yeah.
topped off. Yeah, every
You're
topped
at
off.
full.
Yeah. So
Well, then
just
I'm
take-
back to.
Oh God. Wait, what is this? What's happening?
That is 12
What is this for?
damage.
Oh God, on this dude. Ugh.
Assuming I hit. I mean,
Oh,
that
did
was
you roll
a
a
crit,
13?
So...
Yeah. You hit this. How do you want to do this? What do you do to this poor guy?
I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna try to cleave him with
Gosh.
the cutlass, just like from the top of the shoulder down.
Yeah, you do. I mean, you essentially make sushi right here on the spot. You cut him up into fine pieces, and he is served up chilled and delicious. And that's what
All right,
happens.
then.
Yeah,
I will flick its blood from my blade, and I'll punch Turk in the shoulder and be like, see, that's how it's done.
Jesus. Okay, yeah, you do that, and then you see all the dead bodies around him, and yeah, this room looks like it's been punched a lot. Okay, good turn. Let's go to Josephine.
I'm gonna reef skull.
Reskull. Yeah, there's dried blood, but I guess you're just gonna go get the blood from that thing that just turned into sushi.
I don't know. Maybe
Sure.
Turk's bleeding, right?
No.
Squeeze out some chunks.
Yeah, I don't think you can take blood from each other. I think it's gotta come from a
Oh,
different source.
okay. All right. I'm gonna take it from the guy that just got. Like,
Yeah, you
like
got it.
when Orlando flicks the blood off his blade, I'm just gonna like scoop it up.
Yeah, you just got the cup is right there waiting. It goes right into the cup, and the eyes of the skull start to glow. And go, yummy. Yeah, you got it, man. What else do you want to do? That's it. That's your turn, right? You're charging.
Yeah.
Okay. That's that. So timer goes away, and when it does, this happens. That arcane wave we talked about, it's happening. So that vaporous green fume wave comes in, and anybody standing near, which would be probably you, Snot, closest to this area, that outside force. And this is going to be the dex check, please. 3 things are going to happen every time this goes off. So your dex is going to be it's a normal target. It's not hard or anything.
Is that for everybody?
No, this is only for people who are closest to the outside or that number 7 area that I told you.
So that's nobody, right?
Nobody, just Snot. Yeah, he's got to roll that dex.
Okay. Oh, okay.
It was like these things
Dude,
too.
what the hell?
Wow.
Well, that's 9, but still, yeah, probably not.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, we can count. We can say like these doors, because like how does else the axe? You know what I mean? There's like anybody near stairs, I guess, like these things. And then that big giant gaping hole. So I think also it would be Josephine as well, just to keep the things moving. So Snot fails, Josephine roll as well. Give me a dex check.
Woo.
Dex? Oh.
I mean, everybody has to do it. Orlando.
15.
Yep. Turk, good. Okay, yep. So it's meant to be. This is for Josephine. And this is for Snot. 5 each.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh.
Yikes.
Yep. Second thing that happens is this ship is taking 1 damage. The Ivory Jane, you hear a shriek. It takes a damage. It's at 2. I believe this one, because of your sweet, sweet Atom Palm, brought this one down to 4, so this one is now down to 3.
That's concerning.
Yeah. And
We're all
there's
gonna
Yeah.
a lot of boats here.
I'll be honest, I did not ponder the implications of leaving a possessed ship to be crashed and wrecked into the ocean. But now I
nobody ever
am.
does.
It's too late.
Yep. And then
We'll be better off just staying on the possessed ship.
yeah, nobody's
Why
directly
didn't anybody get doorway?
Oh, sorry, what's that? I was reading that.
Why didn't anyone get doorway?
Yeah. It doesn't.
Where are we gonna go?
Yeah, we go back to the start.
I don't know.
It's Groundhog's Day.
Back
dude.
to the town we set on fire.
Yeah. Yep, that's true. With all the angry
We
people
said
and the animals.
animal.
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, so nobody's outside getting directly exposed, so you're fine. All right. And we're back to the top. Turk, take it away.
Josephine, Snot, are you both still like up?
I'm up, but I am looking rough. I have 3 HP.
I'm going to get within arm's reach of both and attempt to hard cast Healing Touch.
Mm-hmm. Oh, take a hero coin.
Ooh, nice.
There have been so many this game good
A
at.
lot, yeah.
Yeah, it's been a hell of a
So-
sesh.
I roll ultimate because I took healer. Did I roll 2 d12s because I hit 20?
Sure.
They're back at full.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can't overheal people unless you roll double ones or something. But
I just like to roll dice and see the numbers,
yeah,
guys.
yeah. I
that's
mean,
my-
you know
It's
what?
our
You
big
rolled
numbers.
so well that when it healed Snot, a second layer of skin formed on him, and then he's got
Ew.
this beautiful, vibrant glow like a snake. His just shed. He just stands in place, and just new skin just erupts from his body. It looks great.
Not. Do you have extra skin today?
Yep.
You look really good.
Yep. What are you?
Are you wearing a skin suit?
Maybe it's
How
Maybelline.
do you say that?
Yeah, who knows? So that happens, but with that nat 20 as well, I'm going to give you this too. You, sir, notice, I guess, when you're looking at the ceiling and your eyes are rolling in the back of your head as you're casting, that a couple of things. That the Pride here, you can see that the mass and there's almost like clockwork gears here. These are all moving and is getting ready to sail. And you know by doing that you saw a chain somewhere, and it is connected conveniently right next to you. Which, if you push this thing, it will raise the anchor. It will pull the anchor, and then it will also drop the sail, which allows this thing to start moving and going somewhere. And what you do understand, as this happens, the shriek next to you, I would say that this would benefit you guys as well, because I want to move things for expedience of time. That voice and that shriek, I think it was you or whoever, between the both of you here, you guys both knew this. The form of Celia would appear in your minds, and she would intentionally tell you and bestow to you that destroying the monolith on the Atoll of the Dead, which is a sort of circular-like island, that's called an atoll, that is where this sort of source of this catastrophic event is going to occur if somebody doesn't kind of get there and do something about it. And you think, very clearly here, that this is sort of what they were doing on this ship. This ship had a mission, and the voices of the dead crew enter your mind and spirit, and they're sort of pleading with you that you must get to this area, to the Atoll of the Dead, and take care of the monolith.
Okay, so I press the button for the chain.
Hell yeah. And it does what it does. The chains work, and the things go, and the boat, you feel that little jolt as the ship just starts taking itself where it needs to go.
And I'm also going to snot the Flint's door knocker, because we can't have a ranged guy with no weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much.
That's a
What does that do?
reaction. Oh, what doesn't it do? So the Flint's door knocker is an energy weapon. So
Okay.
Roll for me 2d10. Let's see how much energy is in this gun. Maybe you won't roll terrible this time? Roll again. 63. Ooh. It has 63 powers. That's what it's got.
Nice.
Dang.
That's the power that you have in that right now with those crystals permeating off this thing.
Nice.
And you can use it at any time. You'll just have to do this power roll stuff if you want to use it. But this
cool.
this weapon is an energy type weapon. I mean, it will roll ultimate all the time.
Hell yeah.
And you get something lined up in it, it'll go right through it.
Bada boom.
Mm-hmm. But if you fail, we'll talk about it. All right.
Bada
So
bing.
yeah, that's right.
Just don't fail.
Don't fail. Just don't fail. He's been doing it.
Yeah, well, you're talking to Snout the Gurgling, huh?
So the ship is moving there. You can see that from your vantage point. You see that the waves are out here just crashing and lightning and stuff as this boat is moving, and you start to see some more rocks, and now they're forming into much more larger glaciers. The water is also strangely turning from blue to a much more green, dark emerald color as you're sort of moving in the direction northern, you think. Okay, so that was Turk's turn doing the anchor stuff. Snot, now that you have your amazing weapon, what would you like to do?
I don't know. Should we bust open another door, guys, or what?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. I guess I'll just bust open this one.
Now, just to let you know that you're currently going at full speed, which is something I'm supposed to note with you. So full speed ahead, and I'm going to keep track of that here for how many rounds you've been going for full speed. Okay.
Okay.
This is your speed die. Okay. Yep. So what do you want to do, Snow?
I'm just gonna kick in that door there.
Yep. So put yourself next to it. Yep. These are all these bulkhead doors. So this is strength.
9.
Maybe you want to use your gun.
I was gonna say, like, I kick it and like stub my toe, and I'm like, fuck, and I just shoot the door.
Yeah.
Boom.
Go for that.
What do I have to roll for that?
Just roll your dex.
Yeah, 17.
Yep. You blast a hole in this fucking door. It explodes.
Fucking door.
There's no door there anymore. So it can never be closed if it's not there. And when you hit that door, that was room number 2, correct? This is the loading hold. This bay is a very large, rope-drawn side door for loading large cargo. Horses or wagons. The bay is mostly empty except for some common food stores. And it's really unusual, though, to have, this area for a ship such a size to not be brimming with all kinds of cargo.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're sort of in this room, you start to feel that cold air, and almost like a sense of paranoia enters your mind. But these are food stores in here, and I'm counting 6 items that will heal D4. They're,
Looks like we got an all-you-can-eat buffet, boys. And
Yep.
I'm just gonna grab some.
it's all supermarket sushi, though, okay?
Yeah. We'll take it.
So there you go.
Scrounge up, little
Yeah,
goblin.
so he's got 6 in there, and they'll heal you for D4 each one.
Nice.
Okay, Orlando.
I will go to the room on the other side
Mm-hmm.
and see if I can push my way in there.
Same thing, so give him some strength. Target's 13. Oh, yeah.
Easy.
Yep, you got it. So you creak the door open. You said you're pushing this? How hard are you going with this thing? How gentle?
I mean, I have my sword in my other hand. I'm trying to be, powerful and confident about it.
So in here, you see a lot of dead crew. They are wearing the uniforms that would mark them out to be the crew. And this is where a kitchen once was. Instead, here you find a makeshift laboratory has been set up, with freakishly mutated corpses, and they're dissected, and beakers of blood and bluish fluids. In the deep shadows of the rear area of this awful room, you see a dark shape hiding behind this cabinet of curiosities, and is breathing, and you can hear it.
I'm going to push the door as far open as I can, and point my blade toward the beast and say, "Show yourself. Come forward."
Oh, and it does. Jumps down from behind this thing, and in its hand is the corpse, and it looks like it's been somewhere between petrified, but this is the corpse of the captain, for sure.
Once I can get a good vision of it, I take just a couple steps back and I go, lads, oh shit.
This thing is huge, and this creature is staring dead at you. And when it does, you can see that there's sort of spines on the back of its body and neck that start to stand up, and they start to slowly shaking, and the quills are moving and sort of hissing, almost like a rattlesnake's tail.
Nope.
Yep. But you do see that in this... Oh, and the captain himself, though, you see him holding in his hand, although part of his face has been bitten off, that he has in his hands the key for the map room of the bulkhead. So
Is the captain
you would know that.
Dead?
Yeah, oh yeah, he's like a.
We'll just wait for the monster to pass it.
Yeah, but you would know this is a key that basically, without this key, there's no way to get into the bulkhead, and you would think it takes a lot of effort to do so. But yeah, as soon as you go in the room, I mean, this thing is shrieking at you, and it is running right at you to the door.
Okay, good. I want it to come closer so I can attack it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's going. So if you want on your action,
That is
all
a
you do is open
15.
the door. Yep. Okay. You hit this son.
And that is 6 damage.
Okay. So we go -6. Got it. Okay.
I am making a fighting retreat, trying not to look like a coward.
Yeah. Gives no shits, this thing. I mean, it literally it just looks at you and it just and then you hear this like same sound, but it's coming from like another mouth on the side of its neck. And you can see it sort of the belly area as it's sort of laughing. It just opens up and there's serrated maw in there. Yeah.
Oh, belly mouth.
0 fucks are
Were
given.
these monster tokens included with the?
Oh
picture?
yes. Oh yes. Hankering
Nice.
crafted these. Yes, they're beautiful. Josephine.
Alright, so there's another door over here. What would it take to open that door? Would that take like a strength check?
Yeah, it's
or-
strength to open these bulkheads.
Okay. And would that take my action?
It is action too. It's effort.
Okay.
Like, you can
then
open it
I'm
and then
just gonna-
move, but you can't like open and then attack.
Okay, then I just want to go through the door that Orlando opened
Sure.
and take a swing at the creature with my cool side.
Go for it.
Ugh.
Maybe somebody's got a coin. I don't know.
I'll let you
gonna
use my
throw-
hero coin, bug.
Oh, there were two.
I have a coin.
Ooh.
Wait, I do have
Oh,
a coin,
you-
right?
Oh, I think yeah, you had one from before you never used to.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. I'll
So-
keep mine then.
So, do you want to use this thing? Well, first roll to see if you hit, because you may not hit at all. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Wait. Oh, dude. I have wild power.
Ooh. Yep, that's a thing.
Ooh.
So do I get to roll again?
Yeah. Can you crit
Yes.
twice?
Yeah, can you crit twice?
Would it be rolling for 2 attacks though? Like how would I've never seen anybody?
Nope.
That's a
No.
14.
No, I think it's just for the first one. Yeah, it's like a confirm.
You had a potential.
Yeah, so you hit this thing for sure, and you expertly find that there was somehow you don't know how you missed this the first time in this weapon. You find a grip handle, and when you push it, the blade illuminates. You feel that course of energy coming down through this thing, and you know that whatever you just did, somehow you like smacked the batteries on an old flashlight, and this thing has 100% power.
Nice.
And as you come down with this thing, you are doing straight up ultimate damage plus magic.
Okay.
So 14 in that, yeah. That's
Do I
that's-
add my weapon effort bonus to that, or?
Sure, I'll give you that.
Okay, so that's another 4.
Yeah. So this thing should be at what, 24 now? So minus 24, and again, it just laughs. All right, timer ticks down. Boat's moving. Yep, you feel that same permeating cold hit the boat again. Same time. And everybody make that sweet, sweet dex check, please.
I got a 2.
Ooh, all right. So those who failed, you're gonna take that weapon damage. That cold comes on in there. It's 3. Ship is damaged again. Down to 2.
That's not good.
And you hear another shriek coming from the Ivory Jane that's still kind of attached here. The Ivory Jane's down to 1. This boat is down to 2.
She's a goner.
And nobody's directly exposed, so you're fine. Okay. The creature's turn. Yep. It's going to go to the first person on the door. I think it's both of you here, right? There's Orlando and Josephine, because you're both next to each other.
Yeah.
Maybe something
I'm gonna
like that.
duel this bitch.
Well, let's see. Okay. So, yeah. We're just going to start going. And go. So, first, it's going to go for Orlando. Gets +4 to that.
Yeah.
Then it's going to roll its effort here, which I believe was going to be this. So first thing it does is when it looks at you, it's going to spew out of its many mouths on top of Orlando and Josephine a oil jet of black goo. And when it does, and it covers you, the floor, everywhere around you, this thing sort of leaps back, pounces into a low crouch, and it immediately slams itself full weight into Orlando and Josephine, knocking you both back against the wall, and it's skating on this black goo as it rams right into you. I need you there, Orlando, to roll dex, or you're also going to be caught in this, and it's going to be hard dex because it's coming in fast.
Do you mean
You
me?
mean Turk here?
Sorry, Turk. Yeah, sorry, I saw his other color. Yeah, Turk. Hard dex, please. Nail it. Yep, good job. So you are able to get out of the way here. These two are hitting the walls, and that's going to be weapon damage for each. If I hit a 6, bad news bears. Orlando, take 5. Oops, sorry. Ooh, don't count that one. And Josephine, take 5 as well.
Okay.
Okay. It's gonna trigger Blade Aura.
And I believe technically it says +3 effort, which is my weapon effort. So it would actually be add 3 on top of that.
So 8 total.
So 8 for both of you. Correct.
I
Okay.
am
And
down.
he's gonna take 5 back.
So he'll take the 5. That puts him -29. And you don't think he liked that too much. 29.
Nope. I'm
is
at
sort of
2.
coughing up some black ichor himself. But when he smashed into the wall here, you can see that his bones cracking and sort of reshaping themselves, and some of his wounds are starting to heal. 1 action, that's 2, and then he does his next one. Who's around him again? Yeah, so he stays where he is, and this is you see those spines again, the rattling sound that you had heard in the room? This is going to be hard, and a hard defense roll.
19.
And it's ultimate damage.
Got
Oof.
Lando, you succeeded though?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it. So Josephine's down as these spines go launching into her body and just pelting her and putting holes all over.
Oh.
She falls down in a heap, and the creature once again just starts that guttural level. But the ship's going faster, so that's good. Then we reroll this timer thing. I gotta see what this. Sorry, one more time. I gotta roll for what the next. Okay, 3 rounds. That energy wave is coming back.
Can we just? Can I just go ahead and take my turn so I can take care of
Do
this
it.
thing?
Do it. Everybody's gonna hold up. Put Orlando at the top.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's 13.
Okay, 13 is a
13
hit.
with the sword,
Mm-hmm.
and that's gonna be 7 damage. No, 7 plus 8, so 15.
Oh gosh. Yeah, that's a lot.
Is
hold
he
on.
dead?
Yes, you got it by 2.
So as he is sliding towards me, I'm gonna reach out, grab a blubbery bit of squishy. It's like a combination of teats and tentacles, making up the mane of this thing. So I grab a hold of it and slip and slide on the oil, and switch places and slam it against the wall, and then I take the cutlass and just slide it straight through the base of its skull and stick the cutlass till it hits the wood on the other side.
Nice. Yeah. And it almost looks like, you did a little bit of taxidermy work, and you kind of put this, like, creature's head above a mantle kind of look. Yeah, that happens. And this thing is toast. And when it does, you hear amongst the ship a shrieking sound coming from all different directions. And you start to hear the timbers beneath your feet start to kind of creak, and you can hear the scurrying sound of creatures clawing from the bottom of the boat.
Well, shit.
Good turn. All right. That was Orlando. Now Turk.
I am going to attempt to try to heal Orlando and Josephine. So I'm going
Nice.
to add my D12 to the. Oh wait, no, I have to do it hard, so I have to be a 16.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add my D12 to it for my hero coin.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, don't you
have plus
make a
3?
roll?
Oh yeah, you should have. Yeah. What's your
Oh
plus?
wait, yeah, never mind the
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
fine,
hero
you're fine.
coin.
No, keep
Trying
the
to
coin.
rob yourself.
Keep the coin. Yep, you're fine.
Okay, so roll to heal. That will be 9 plus 2.
Thank you.
Dang.
Oh, we never did. Well, yeah, and I think that should just automatically bring back up Josephine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nice. Let's start turn. Snot.
I'm like, oh, God, I don't know. There's so much going on now. Is Josephine okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Should be at. I mean, generally, I say when
I'm
you go
better.
from dead to back alive, you're at 1.
Okay.
Versus like it's a full heal, but I mean, in this case, it's fine. We can just do the.
I'm gonna toss 2 rations of food that I got here in this room and toss it to Josephine. What else hasn't been explored down here?
That whole top area, and definitely.
Blood room.
That's kind of it, yeah.
I'm gonna go to the blood room.
And this one, yeah. Yep.
I'm feeling the blood room.
Nice. Yeah. No, it's great. This is party central around here. Yep.
Check it out, see what's up.
So you go inside of here. This massive one, you see a grisly scene indeed, and inside of here is a shit ton of maps. There are maps everywhere, nautical that you could imagine, and also a table that looks like this is another. It's been sort of turned into a sort of operating room, and you can see there are some creatures here. And the minute you open the door, 3 of them leap out at you.
Can I just immediately blast one, like,
Yeah.
as a reaction?
Yeah, conveniently they're all kind of almost lined up to each other.
Oh. It's 17.
That's a 17. Okay, that's a hit. So now you're gonna roll that sweet power, and I believe we said this gun has 63%. So yeah. So you need to roll D100. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. So
97.
you gotta roll underneath the power.
That I did not.
You did not.
That's bad.
So it is a fail, and you also have to minus 10% power, so it's going down. It's at 53 now. So woo!
What the hell, man? This
woo,
doesn't
woo,
cry.
woo.
What'd you give me?
Yep. All right. Yep. So now you're just standing there with your ass in the wind as these creatures are pointing their spears at you.
Hell yeah.
Try
Good turn,
smacking
good
it.
turn. Josephine, newly
What?
resurrected, skin's freshest lair revealed.
Okay. I'm gonna step into the room and start chopping things up with the scythe.
Okay. It's at 100% power, so you just
That's a 12.
yeah, so you fail the attack roll, correct? But you're still attacking, so I'm saying that it's still, in order to use a weapon, it still requires power to use, so still roll for the power.
Okay.
Still swinging it, whether or not you still show the button. Yep, so you're good. It's still underneath of 100, so it's not like you're good. And then I think we're back to the top at that point, correct? So the ship is still going. Boom. Goes back up there. Timer ticks down. Boom. Oh yeah, they're coming in. So this one's going to you. Second one. Yep, it's not. Yep. So they both jump out, and you swear one of them says, "You know, take candle," but you think you misheard them. This one will come and attack. So this one is 4. We'll just do me first. Yep, that's a hit. And yeah, they get that, and it's a spear, and they get the effort. So it's weapon +1, 5.
Okay. And I did get full healing.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
These next 2 are gonna come out there. We'll roll at the same time here. So, one misses, 1 hits, and then that +1. Ooh, spicy boy. Yeah. So 7. That's like 12 damage. It's not.
Dang.
Remember me.
I'm down. down.
All right, and that's that turn. All right, Orlando, you just saw behind you. Snot just took 2 spears right to the chest.
Well, I am going to turn and belabor my love for the little goblin. I can't leave him to die. As filthy and offensive and rambunctious and destructive
Handsome,
and suicidal
talented.
and a liability as he is.
Funny, caring.
He opens up his eyes and say this. Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna run and jump back in and begin dueling. 16.
That'll hit.
Oh,
That'll hit.
I don't know what that was.
I don't know either.
6 damage.
Yes.
Okay, 6 damage, and yeah, I'm just gonna stand here and draw their attention intentionally.
Okay. Yep. You got one. I'll put this one close to you.
Yep, bring it on, scaly sons of bitches.
Okay. They will. All
Good.
right. Good turn. Turk.
I am also going to run in and start slinging metal around, since I feel like Adam Palm would probably be a bad idea.
Yes.
12 the hit, I miss.
I mean, good effort. Good effort. You know what I mean?
Oh wait, I have a hero coin. I want to use it here though.
Then you pass. Oh, all right. Are you using it? It's up to you.
You can't get
Yeah,
another
I'll
one
use-
if you already have one, you know?
Yep.
I'm going to use it.
Do it. Do it.
There you go.
Yes.
Good job, you rolled over a 1.
Yep. As I said, as long as you're using it, you have to roll. Nice. Yes. So
And
you do a
roll
thing.
for damage is 8 damage.
Ooh.
I'm going to aim at the one that he's already hit.
Oh, he's all the way in the back, but I'll give it to you.
Oh, well, never mind then.
Nope, you got him. Done deal. Okay.
Is
Good enough. All right. So nice. Then we go to Snot's turn. Roll Death Timer, please.
woo.
So we got sweet D4. Ooh, you're
Oh.
lucky SOB.
There it
Asking you
is. Yeah,
shall
hold out,
receive.
little buddy. I got some bandages for you.
Actually, make it in your color so it's green. I got too many purple dice on the thing. Just drag that dice out. Yep.
There you go.
Can I heal Snot with the skull?
Let's see. Skull, yes. Otherwise, no.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna swing my scythe.
Do it.
Hit the guy I just tried to attack
Mhm.
and succeeded actually. That's a 10. Is that easy because I missed last time?
Sure.
Okay. So that's ultimate.
It will be the ultimate weapon, correct? And it's also the power. Yep. You're good. You rolled under
15
90.
damage.
15 damage? Yeah. This one, same thing. He looks at him and he goes, "Tell my mother I love her!"
No.
Got him. Good turn. So, same thing. The boat has hit the 4th speed. This ticks down. But something very interesting is happening once we get to the 4th speed. Anybody-
Bring it.
anybody?
We're going
Is
plaid.
anybody not dead? Oh, he's still dying, right? That's right.
He's
Is anybody
fine.
not dead?
He's just being dramatic.
Never tell me the odds. And
Oh.
whoop. You find yourselves at the atoll of the dead. This is currently where you're headed. You would feel the boat is still at its normal pace and speed. It is headed towards this thing, full speed ahead. The one thing that happened on that last kill when you had gotten that stuff, you guys go through, you go into the cabin at the top, and inside of it you find one last item, and it is called the Cloak Aegis, and it is a shield that requires power to use. And I'll give it to, I don't know, maybe Orlando. You could take Cloak's Aegis.
Oh, yeah, I guess I could.
Yeah. So roll for me that D100. Let's see what the power level is on that sucker.
Oh no.
There it is. 22.
Somebody's been using it as a snow sled.
Yep, so you guys end up here in full sails, and what you'll notice is as you guys are getting here, you start to feel the ocean, and the cold is kind of bitter, and you start to see frost forming on the bottom of this, the floor where you guys were protected.
I'm going to try to heal our goblin friend.
Thanks, man.
Give me a D4 here.
I do not succeed. I'm going to have to use that hero call. Oh wait, I already. Cause last time I used it's when I didn't have to, right? Because I marked it off my sheet. So yeah, I'll use it and I'll roll again. Okay. I assume that hits target number.
Oh yeah. Oh, target on this one. Yes, we're gonna keep it at the 13, I believe.
Oh, so you only heal for 3 though. It's better than dead.
I'll take it.
You guys enter Chirk, and then what it'll say is that was your turn, and then the rest of you all end up on top of the deck. And when you get here, you see the boat is headed towards this thing. And when you get there, you would have found some papers and stuff that basically detail the grisly scene of what has happened here, and how Finnegan and his team were working together to stop this basically doomsday device called the monolith. And all around it it has these, you can see the schematics that they would have drawn up from the information they gathered from ancient texts and tomes that would have told you all about the megalith pylons that exist around here. Essentially the shield generator for this entire thing. So only by taking care of the pylons can you even hope to get close to this monolith. But no one has ever deciphered how to actually destroy this thing once you get through the shields. So, as a crew, it's up to you to decide what to do here.
Well, once I reach the deck and lay eyes upon this thing, I don't need to be recounted any tales of any grisly fates of anybody. I just have this innate nausea, this wave of sickness, like beetles are crawling in my veins looking at this thing. I've never felt any type of existential fear like I do now, standing beneath this monument. So
yeah, you all
probably gonna follow the lead of whoever else.
Well, the boat is either way. It's moving up there. So whether or not you
Yeah.
do it, I mean it's
Well,
going.
yeah,
up.
we are succumbed to this fate. We can't do anything about that.
Are those who's in reference to something?
Yeah, it's a reminder for me for something. But I mean,
Okay.
again, just to kind of peel back the curtain a little bit, you'll know that through another ancient and more ancient manuscript that you found when you held it up to the light with, the UV black lights, you were able to see. Besides really gross things all over the cabin, you saw here that you understand that these megaliths have 2 hearts apiece, and it will require that much to knock them down in order to get to the monolith.
Okay, have an idea. I want to try throwing a rocket.
Hell yeah, dude. Go for it. It'll be a
Okay.
ghost-infused rock.
I failed.
You failed, but it's a thought that counts. All right, Josephine. All right, and then who else? Let me see. Go back to the top. So Orlando, or Snot.
I'll shoot a boom tube at the monolith.
You want to fly, bro?
Oh yeah, I can. I forgot.
Yeah, I'll remind you. Yeah, you take wings, like Red
Woo!
Bull. So you're flying. Where do you want to go? Put your guy where you want to go. Do your thing.
The monoliths are the one.
They're the red twos, yeah. These, sorry, purple twos. Yeah.
I'll fly to this one.
Okay, go for it. Yep. So as you get close to this thing, I mean, you feel the icy wind is, definitely hitting you, and that same wild energy that was blasting you guys is still here, for sure. So yeah, go ahead and take a shot at this thing. I mean, it ain't moving, so it's just a big single slab of solid green stone.
I guess if I fly over here, then I'll use my my gun. Nope.
Well, you come by and you see this thing. I mean, you take your little shots. Pew pew. Okay. So you're kind of buzzing around. You're buzzing the tower, as it were. Next up, Orlando.
Okay, I don't have. I mean, am I gonna hit it with my sword?
Where
Should
do you
I
wanna go?
crash the ship into the monument?
Interesting.
Is that a
Crash
good
it
idea?
into one of them. That way it can maybe do a lot of effort to it.
How many
Yeah.
hit points do we have left on the ship?
2 until
Not
the
much.
next round.
If I can knock both of them out in one round. All right, I'm gonna crash it into the monument.
Okay.
Have you seen Dead Space? What happens when they bring the
yeah.
monument onto the ship?
Yep, I certainly have.
Well,
Okay, get
here we go.
close. As you get close to this thing, the intact pylon that's close to this thing, as you even get, let's say here, you start to see that it's defending itself, and all of a sudden it pulses out, and I have to roll a d4 for some things here. So I roll 3d4, and this is what happens. As you get close to the one near Snot, because that's the closest one, it was 334. So, Frosttide, all targets touching the ground are chilled with a wash of freezing seawater. So nobody's currently on the ground. I guess that would be also the deck, but you're not that close to it. So you see that this, ice shoots out of this thing. And then the last one was the War Horn of the Starfallen. And the monolith releases an immense roaring sound. And those who hear it need to roll Charisma. So I'm going to say that's everybody. Let's start with Snot.
Hell yeah. That's 20.
Oh yeah, nice. Orlando, no. And
I'm gonna use my hero.
hell yeah, please. Oh god.
Nope, still a failure.
Okay.
I failed too.
Yep. Turk. Okay. Wow. Okay. So those who failed, it is a terrifying hypnotic effect. The victims are compelled to defend the pylons with their bodies as shields. You must repeat the charisma check on your turn. It is never easy to escape this effect. So we'll keep it at normal. I don't think it's going to get too hard. Yeah, so you want to do that. You feel yourself on the ship. You're like, let's do this, bro. Oh, God, no. And you just start turning the ship. You do not want to do it. You want to defend it. And
I want to defend it, so I'm going to, as it's careening towards the, I don't want to change the wheel. I'm an idiot now. I'm overcome with
do what you want. Yeah, go ahead.
just the most primal emotions. I'm going to run to the bow of the boat, and I'm going to throw myself in its path, like I'm going to
I love it.
to somehow avert its course and let it just completely destroy me.
Yeah.
Run me over.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go. I think that's it. That's it. It's either that. The rest of you see this stuff. I mean, you're all like on this boat as well. Yep. What are you guys doing? I mean, you're all compelled. You're compelled to defend this monolith. I mean, as he's doing this stuff. It's not. You just see the scene. You see him literally dive out. He just closes his eyes and just puts his hands out and just falls backwards as the ram of this ship that's pierced, bladed, and reinforced impales your friend straight on it. Jeez. Orlando he's skewered to the front of this. Josephine, you see the same thing. You're also compelled. You are terrified, but you are compelled to defend it. The only thing you see around it right now is Snot, this insect, this insignificant life form just buzzing around this form.
Well, we get to roll to resist, right?
Yeah. So on your
I mean,
turn.
do we realize what's happening?
I mean, you just see this craziness and oh god,
yeah.
Wow, Turk. Okay.
Turk.
I mean,
you
Turk,
can do it.
Turk, right now you are as clear-headed as you've ever been. I mean, you see the Matrix right now, my dude.
I want to steer the boat into a straight line and lightning bolt these bitches.
You definitely can. You definitely can. But as you were trying to do that, Josephine, you need to act against him.
Okay.
He wants to steer this thing. He's currently at the helm.
Okay. Part of me really wants to throw a I don't think that'll...
I mean, you can.
I appreciate the restraint.
Yeah. As far as you're concerned, you want to defend this thing, yeah.
I'm gonna, take the scythe and, jam the wheel with it so that he can't turn the boat.
Oh. I mean, I kind of think you just want to cut the wheel in half, but that's your thing. Yeah, go ahead. That's your impulse.
I kind of think he gets the roll to resist.
Yeah. I mean, he's rolling an attack against the thing, so you can try to do something. I mean, there's a little bit of...
He was just jumping to betray us.
Yeah.
Doesn't get to roll to resist the hypnosis, is what I'm saying.
Oh. Sounded like he was just accepting it. Yeah, roll. You have to roll charisma check. He's like, nah, just
he was
let
like,
it in.
oh, okay.
It's fine. Yeah, this is fine.
Sure.
Wow! Wow. No. Yeah. No.
Wow.
He does not. Instead, he is actually not even going for the wheel. He's going straight for your jugular there, Turk.
Poetic.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Roll Dex, Turk, or
Oh, sorry.
suffer. I'm going to give him a chance to try to duck out of the way as he sees you.
I rolled the fence instead.
Well, that means you're trying to take the shot. If you fail that, it'll be worse.
I got a bonus to that. I don't have a dex bonus.
I guess so. You see him coming. He's murder in the eyes, and you just kind of tilt your head up. Yeah, and you apparently are like, I'm ready. I accept this. I guess. Sure. Swings the blade and just cuts off a little bit of your chinny chin hairs, and that's about it. Yeah, that's a whiff. But then the weapon keeps coming down, so you don't get hit. But I think it's hitting that boat.
Yeah.
So roll damage.
Okay.
The boat has like 2 HP.
That's 14.
And you gotta roll that power too.
Okay.
Ooh, nope. Yep. So it goes down, and not only that, but it is a fail. So that is a fail, and use that power, man. So fail and 10% power gone. So now it's a 80 something. But yeah, you just whiff. A lot of whiffs there. Wow, that was close calls. Yeah. So that was Turk's turn. Kind of.
Well, I didn't actually get to do my thing.
Yeah, do your thing, please. It's getting so crazy now.
I'm in a straight line.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to hit both the towers with lightning bolt because that's the most efficient way I can deal damage to these things.
Okay, go for it.
So as long as I don't roll a 1, since
Yeah,
towers
we'll say
can't
that
dodge.
Josephine technically is. Oh God. We'll say that Josephine is still supposed to be defending and like jumping out into the waves to take the shot, but I think they're distracted enough that you can do this. Yep. So roll your damage for this thing.
If I take a lightning bolt, I'm dead.
That's 7.
Okay, 7 is good. You have no other way to sweeten that.
No.
Okay.
Wait.
7.
If the pylons are metal, would they take double damage?
They're not metal actually. It's they are rocky slabs. Yep.
I mean, that's 7 to 2 of them though, so that's
Solid.
pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You have a feeling that they have 2 hearts each, and that they are possibly immune to arrows and bladed weapons.
They need to.
Just a hunch.
Just a hunch, yeah. You got that in enough manuals, man. You guys just were all up in that library, just reading everything. Yep, that's what it is. Okay. So yeah, that one looks pretty weak. You see that little field that the generator kind of reflecting as you're taking that shot. Josephine, you are still batshit crazy. And I guess Orlando. What do you never roll? Let's roll death time for Orlando, I guess.
What? No, I'm fucking dead.
Oh, you're okay.
man.
You're totally impaled. Yeah, he's totally impaled, boys. You see the lifeless form of Orlando just kind of like swaying in the waves.
I appreciate the offer, but
It was meant to be.
what kind of life would it be?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
The spirits on the ship, they definitely are imparting on you guys with their will that this is the way. He was
Does this
right
mean
to
Orlando's gonna
sacrifice
haunt the
himself.
ship now?
Yeah, he joins the crew. Orlando, you are now a ghost. You're a part of the crew.
Hell yes.
And with that comes benefits, like spooky chains. Yeah,
Nice.
and you could jump inside of bodies, snatch bodies.
Okay.
You
I'm
wanna
seeing
stop
no
me from trying to kill people?
downsides.
Nope. But you're always hungry and thirsty.
That's just like my real life.
All right, Josephine. So you're currently you have to roll that charisma check on your turn.
Okay, was my turn not?
It's happening now.
stopping? Okay.
That was a react. Oh god. Nope, you're still batshit. And
What a
Okay.
traitor to the core, I
Yeah.
tell you.
Yep. I think again you're hacking away. You're trying to stop these guys.
I'm gonna kill Turk. I'm gonna try and kill Turk.
Yep. I think you have to. That is. The
I
way.
mean, you failed at killing anything else. What you
Yeah.
got?
Yeah. His back is turned. He's like, I got this. I'm a leaf on the wind, and he's just holding the. Yeah. Okay.
That's
Yep.
Oh my
21 to
God.
hit.
And then you're gonna get up with that laser shot, yeah. So you charge up your little scythe. It's 80 something now. So, yep, it is a hit. Roll ultimate. Yep.
And
Damn
of course,
this man.
Power kicks in.
Yep.
Kick him.
That's 21.
Yeah, it's
The
21.
one thing you hit is a teammate for lethal damage.
Yep. I think he. How do you do that? You tell me. There. Josephine, how do you
Um,
slay your ally?
So I'm thinking he's like lining up. I'm sorry. He's like lining up the lightning bolt shot.
Mm-hmm.
So like as he's on the edge, I like run up and like slam his head against the railing
Oh
with
my
my scythe handle, and then just start smashing his head into the railing.
Okay. So you didn't use the scythe at all? I swore you turned it
I,
on.
Yep, you know.
I used it to pin him, I
Oh.
guess,
Okay.
and then like slid it across.
Yeah.
I-
And Snot, from that gruesome scene,
Yeah.
that's what you see. Is you're literally the Patriots are just going ape shit, mad.
Yeah.
What do you do? And we're gonna call this the last turn, I think, because it's got
It's up
Yeah.
to you, buddy.
it's got
Like,
really
hold-
gory.
Holding Turk's head, I want to look at Snot and say, "Are we gonna have problems?"
You're like hundreds of feet away from
What
each other.
do you say,
No,
right?
they have that like thieves can't. He like signs it to him.
Am I able to like determine the cause of this?
Yeah, you resisted it too, right? The batshit craziness. So you,
Yeah.
once it's, yeah, you know that it's these monoliths, these pylons that are doing this.
Is there like, and then the boat is sailing away, or?
He's sailing around. Well, it was. I mean, now it's I guess
Adrift.
he's the captain now. I mean, the body just
Yeah.
goes over the side. He's just yeah.
I am the captain now.
Is there like an entrance to here?
You think there's a janitorial entrance that somebody, haphazardly left a small enough hole that if you were to fire a torpedo through it, it would hit the core of this thing and explode it outward into a devastating
yeah.
crescendo.
We'll say no more. Yeah, I'm gonna boom tube that shit.
Yeah. So the with the she wait, hold on, wait a minute, I gotta do this one. So
It's either boom tube that or boom tube the ship, and then I don't know, but then I'm stuck. I'm marooned.
now Celia shows up, and you can hear her voice in your head, and she says, "Use the gork.
Are you Death Star in this?
Use the gork
Yeah.
or
Okay,
mork."
Yeah. I'll use
Do
the
it.
board.
All right.
Is there enough
Please.
range? Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I can fucking fly.
Yeah, you can fly.
Yeah.
I'm not stranded at all.
You can fly, man. She's guiding your shot, dude. Get advantage on this roll.
Hell yeah.
You don't need it. You
Didn't
don't
even need it.
You don't even
Yeah,
need it.
maybe get the nat 20. Yep.
Nope. You expertly shoot it right down the hole in the gullet, and the rest of
Hell yeah.
I guess the last thing that as he's freezing in the water and his body just washing up on shore here. Yeah, Turk, you would see this, and it goes right down the middle, and it just explodes in the pylons and everything. And when it does, the shriek of a million souls just come out of this thing. Yeah, and you did it. You destroyed the monolith.
Woo!
Kind of. Because there was
Dun, dun,
another
dun.
monolith underneath the monolith.
Oh no.
No, I don't know.
Russian nesting monolith.
The worst kind.
You did it! You did it!
Woo!
Oh, thank
GG's.
you.